least swept away by the sea. Will I wait for you? Will I wait for you? I will wait. Chaos ensues all around me, where the fire is quenched from the rain, and our hearts feel the bounding of thunder as the lightning strikes close overhead. And I know through this storm I take comfort, 'cause I'm feeling your heart in the wind. So I wait for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for I fell apart so young, but boy was I ever together. I fell in love with the rooted end.
Everybody, can you feel the groove? Grab somebody, let it go. Ooh, everybody, can you feel the groove? Grab somebody, let it go. Ooh, everybody, grab somebody. Everybody.
Oh, everybody! Yeah! Welcome, one and all, to Super Awesome Face Show episode 167 with the lovely guest, Jane Dodd from Shytots, award-winning Shytots, right there.
I think she looks
gonna
lovely
say
with that
me.
ball in her mouth.
Well,
I should say the voice of Jane, but yeah. It's all right. I forget what Jane looks like half the time, so when I see her in person, it's like, oh yeah, that's right, yeah. You're the
yeah, I'm not the duck.
duck. What is up, people? How's everyone doing in chat? How's everyone's evening going? And to the panel as well. How are you guys?
All good, all good.
Very good, very good.
Welcome back, Jay.
Very nice. Hello.
He's had a lovely 3 months off from the show.
Hello, chicken nugget. No, I haven't. It hasn't been fucking
Hello,
3 months.
Ooh, it's been 5 weeks. 5 weeks. So
It's not
Where'd
fucking
you get
3
your
months.
car from?
Is it?
it's a
3
month and a half.
months.
Look, I'm exaggerating a little bit. All right, relax. Jay has been very sensitive today. I'm sorry, Jay.
All they've done is fucking
All-
pick on me.
All you've been getting is pampered for the past month and a half with your holiday, so I don't
I
want to
know,
hear it.
he goes over to Europe for a good 3-week holiday and he comes back a fucking snowflake.
2 week.
What's that all about?
Something in the water.
It was 2 weeks and then something else, right? I forget.
Too much shit.
Too much shit, yeah. Well, anyways, we're not here to talk about Jay. We're here to talk about Jane.
See what I mean? They're fucking bullying me again.
No one cares about Jay. Bump.
We do, Jay. It's just we can't help it.
Thanks.
Jay, do you have your microphone set up right today?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead, tap that microphone next to you.
Is it the wrong one?
Go ahead, tap it.
No.
Wait a minute. Let me just check something.
This is why we don't leave Jay in charge. Aiden's back, everyone! Yay!
Hey, I've had a granddad nap. Just got back from London, and what an experience that was. They're not the most friendliest of people, are they, down there?
No.
Well, Mike's one of them, so there you go.
Well, I thought they might have been like Mike. I obviously being a Yorkshireman, I'm really friendly. I spoke to quite a number of people, but they didn't really want to speak back. And there's some ignorant people as well. I went to that Madame Two Swords. I enjoyed that, but then there were like all these foreigners like trying to push you in front of you and everything. And I'm sat there wanting to talk to Chewbacca, and they're like whacking me and stuff. It's not good.
I thought you meant they're ignorant fuckers. They didn't answer back when I was talking to them.
It were good in there, but just everybody just kept trying to get in front of it, and you'll be taking a photograph, and before you know it, they're like trying to push you off, and it's just a nightmare.
Well, the normal Londoner retort to someone that you don't know talking to you is give me your fucking money.
Yeah, I was touch wood. We were quite all right. I did take Louise, so I think she scared him off, so we're all right.
I think, Aiden, didn't you get robbed by like a little old lady too?
So, no, we were just super grand. She was lovely.
Super grand.
Harry Potter was all right. We just didn't have enough time there. The London Eye was pretty good. This was great. We all pile onto this little like round tic tac, right? And you all get there, and then you stand and there's like only so many seats in the middle, and the rest of it's like you just like walk around it. I was stood there for 2 seconds. This old woman went, "Can you fucking move?" She said, "I'm going to sit down here." What? I'm like, hold on a minute. I said, "There's no more seats." But yeah, but you can't see. What? Believe that. But then they went to Sea Life Centre. Now, I don't know about anybody else. I think it is the settings where you are. Everybody in that Sea Life Centre were nice and calm, because you got that nice music.
It's all tranquil and all that.
Yeah. Everybody were polite. They were nice. They were lovely. You could take your photographs. I let you pass. I let me pass. They were like my thighs. Yes, that were really, really nice. And then it's quite expensive, though, isn't it?
Yeah, everything is in London.
Really
the London Eye takes the piss.
Well, we were pretty lucky. Obviously, Louise going to university. She's got like it's something to do with a uni where you get a discount on it. So we got the Madame Two Swords, the London Eye, and the SeaWorld for I think about 250 quid.
For all of you?
All of us.
Oh, that's fucking
Bloody hell,
spot on.
awesome.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's me, Louise, and the 3 kids.
I looked at taking like my 5, me, Laura, and the 3 kids to Madame Two Swords alone, and it was like
£155 is.
I think it was a bit more than that at the time when we looked.
Yeah.
It was just shy of 200 quid.
Yeah, no, I must admit, you can keep Madame Two Swords.
Yeah.
Them dummies creep me the fuck out.
Yeah, I tell you what, they've done a good job. The last time I went to Madame Two Swords, I think it was Blackpool, and they all looked like they'd melted.
Oh, yeah, the Blackpool ones are rough.
They really are. The only one who looked really, really good was Stephen Hawkins. He looked smart.
Oh, God.
Honestly.
Oh, no.
That's because it was a real wheelchair and not wax.
Yeah, no,
He looked fucking brilliant, but the rest of them all look like they melted. They weren't very good.
yeah, the Blackpool Swords, it's the spice capital, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's like that everywhere now. You know them spice heads? I haven't got a clue how they actually get into them shapes. Because
No.
they sort of like just stop and then they bend the knees and they just stay there.
Yep.
I can't even get things off the floor. I have to shout one at kids.
You know what? Someone needs to go over there and like just take a huge frame and just put a frame up in the street and just call it modern art. Be like, look, this is modern art.
Either that or the fucking Walking Dead.
I was going to say, if you're on Spice, you're guaranteed a space as an extra in The Walking Dead.
That's right. They call it the zombie drug, don't they?
Free labor.
Well, in that case, Piccadilly Gardens at Manchester is the bloody way they're filming it all.
Yeah, I've been there.
Hey, that's a good idea, you guys. Let's make a movie. Let's make some money.
Manchester is a breed of its own. That Manchester walking around there.
I've never been to Manchester.
They've got a place like Moss Side. They don't shoot people; they just insert bullets. You know what I mean?
I used to work in a garden centre just off Deansgate, and literally during the winter you would need to go into work a different way every day because there'd been a road closed off because there'd been a shooting. We had bullet holes in the front of the garden centre glass. It's rough.
Fucking hell.
It's rough. The window cleaner goes round with a sander.
What she's not telling you was she was growing spice.
Yeah, the best thing about it, your bestseller were hydroponics, wasn't it?
You see them adverts on the
like-
side of the roads? The best hydroponics.
And the other one you get is the my winter crop of tomatoes. I need something as an insecticide. We can't put an insecticide on it, mate. You won't be able to smoke it.
Yeah. It will burn you. Have you got anything that really fits in like a small cupboard? And it's not detectable to things over her head?
Yeah. You'd also get the ones that had come in that really just didn't give a toss. It'd be, my weed crop needs this, this, and this. No problem.
Can you drop me an ounce off? So, yeah, no. It's nowadays. Obviously, weed is not what it was before. You know, like years and years ago, you used to have your soap bar and all that. Now it's all like mixed in with something else, and it's like proper potent, isn't it?
Well, it's full of fucking chemicals. They force grow it, and that's just gets you fucked.
I think that's one of the commonest things when you walk around where anybody can you smell weed?
That's a British saying.
Everywhere.
That is a British like. Can you smell weed?
Can you smell weed?
You like, have to come around mine where it's just completely legal, and you could just do it.
You'd be sat in a pub as well. I don't know if anybody else is sat in a pub and you'd be going, somebody's smoking weed. And then all of a sudden somebody will stand up and go, no, you're all right. It's just a Desperado. Desperado. Because Desperado smells like weed.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
If you just
Nah, it's all right.
It's just a Desperado.
We just yell it out. Who's got weed? And like
Hello, my neighbors.
and like 8 people raise their hands, and you go, "All right, let's go."
Before we carry on, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a funny story. On the way back on the train, the kids are all falling asleep, and that £100 on wands. I spent £100 on wands, and not one of them can use them. Right, so I've come back on train. I said to them, I said, "Go and get you a cup of tea." So you have to order it on this app, and then go and pick it up. What's wrong with walking down there and going, "Can I have that?" I don't know. So we did this app thing, and I thought I'll have a couple of Sammy Gels while I'm there. So I got a couple of Sammy Gels, come back. Now, I don't normally use a beaker to drink out of. It's normally out of the can. So I get this beaker, talk to Lou. I don't know if you've ever knocked something over, right? But then you've done that double catch. So I've caught it and I thought, get in. But then, because it's like a double one, it went spill, bang, all over my shorts, all over. We've got this Nigerian bloke in front of me, and I'm thinking, please don't go on his legs. Don't go on his legs. So Lou's just looking at me, and I'm looking at him. I'm going, can you help me? Then kids are going, oh, no, he's dropped it. He's dropped it. So in that sort of like comedy, he dropped it. So we got up and she had one napkin. So we're trying to get like a full pint thing mopped up with a black napkin. You know, you get now at bars and that. So Lou went and ran and got us some of this blue towel in. So Lou went, why don't you go to the toilet, get your shorts off and see if you can dry them. So I've gone into this stinky, horrible toilet that just stinks of pee. Got my trousers, got my shorts off. I'm stood there in my boxer shorts and my t-shirt, and I'm underneath the dryer. And I'm like that. I'm thinking, do you know what? This is coming out lovely.
Please tell
And
me
I
you forgot to lock
realised
the
the other
door.
part of my shorts, do you know where the tap is? It was one of them ones where it was a sensor thing.
No!
So I dried one leg, and it was just water down the other one, and coming out the tap all over me on the leg. So I'm sat there, in the end, I had to stop because I blew the heater up. You know, the heating element on the thingy. You could just smell it. It tripped. I burnt it. So I stuck the trousers on, come back out. I'm all sticky and everything. So, yeah,
Goes
no,
back out and says,
Wait,
"You fucking wetter. You're wetter now than what you went in there."
you know, when you look down, you think, "Oh, bastard! I've got my other leg in the sink and water's coming out of the tap." Nightmare.
Love it.
I don't know what
Dude,
that was.
you know, I
But
think
farted out of the
they
triple.
make those little can toppers, Aiden, that are like spill proof. You know, little can toppers that clip right on there. I think we need to get you one of those.
Yeah, and a bib, I think, as well.
Yeah.
No, but I don't normally use a cup, and I don't know why I did. I'd have caught a can properly.
Practice.
No, practice.
You ever see those videos of the people that like do crazy shit and they don't spill their beer? Like they'll like slip on ice and throughout the whole time they're like slipping and falling. They land
Yeah.
and they still have their drink perfectly fine.
Well, that craze of balancing your beer on a basketball and banging it and then catching it, that went viral, didn't it?
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I would.
I'd end up hitting somebody in concussion and stuff like
It went viral for the wrong reasons.
that.
How many swollen nuts and big fucking eggheads did they have?
that. Ooh.
That's the fun bit.
That is the fun bit.
I did watch one. You know, you get the on Facebook. Unfortunately, this person was. I don't know where it was. They're on a moped and they're coming out of this like sort of crossing, and this van's hit them and they've skidded across the floor, and then you see them. They get up and the bike hits the lamppost.
No!
So the poor bugger survived the crash, gets up, and the lamppost hits him on the head.
Still gets up though.
Jesus.
That'd
That'd be my luck. But all in all, the kids were all right. They started squabbling a little bit in parts, which you're always going to have. But yeah, apart from that, I really enjoyed it. We squeezed a lot in. The hotel was really nice as well, which for two adults and 3 children, it's very hard to find an hotel.
Yeah.
If you're not spending like £1,000. For 2 nights, it was 600 quid.
They normally want us to get 2 rooms.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was £600, and we were like sort of down, not in the basement, but you know where it was, don't you? I showed you the picture of it. Had a lovely park out the front of it, but yeah, really good, really good.
It's like a Georgian townhouse.
Yeah,
Where was it?
It was in St Pancras.
Okay, yeah.
you literally come out of King's Cross and just you can walk it up past O'Neill's, and it was really good.
What's the name of the fucking square now?
They put you right in the basement.
Yeah, it's like it's all like the classes of basement, which I would do, but you know, like you can walk down to it. But yeah, it was really good.
They put
Couldn't
you in
fault
charge
it.
of the boiler down there too.
Yeah.
Put you to work.
The breakfast as well, which were brilliant. All you can eat buffet.
Oof.
Had the lot.
You just sat down at one of the buffet stations, just like, all right, ready.
Yeah.
Me.
Well, you all know from Expos, but I was like getting the kids up. They're going, well, I'm getting up at this time. And I'm like, you want to be there first.
Get all the fresh stuff.
You want the fresh stuff.
The
That hasn't been
pointers.
fingered.
Yeah, you hadn't had somebody like, go, I don't want that bit, put it back.
No, you want to ask anyone if you want to ask anyone about breakfast buffet methods, ask Andy Summerfield. I can't remember how many breakfasts did he have? 7, 8?
Oh, easy.
Fucking
Oh
hell.
my god!
Just
He's got
stocking
up
up
at
and
6
go.
a.m. just to get the breakfast in.
I'm not. I'd be like pooing all day.
Same. That many.
You know that
beans.
you'd have that feeling of going to Expo clogged.
Oh,
Arteries
would.
and colon. Yeah.
That's not what you need in your life, that is it.
I'm pretty sure I didn't even see him walking around the entire time. He's stuck at Jane's builder area too. So
Yeah.
just there. it
So they
comes.
didn't want to move.
Yeah, I was going to say he's too frightened to walk around in case things fucking loosened up. Like,
Oh.
oh, gotta go nip one off.
I've just shit a mushroom.
It's a mushroom. That greasy, it just falls out.
7 helpings of beans. That is guaranteed to make Jay yak.
Well, yeah, from your farts, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Beans, anything like that. Yeah. See, that's
Never
why we
trust
need
a
to get
fart.
Mike to go to Expo again, because like I want to see him fart so bad that Jay pukes, because I missed it last time.
Oh, thanks.
Jay, don't you understand at this point that your torture is our amusement?
I think I'll just sit here quietly.
Oh my god! What a
Oh.
sensitive little flower Jay is.
Have you come off of Nick salts or something? Or...
No, I've dropped down from 50 to 20
Oh, fucking
again.
hell.
Drop down from 50.
Yeah, I've only just literally ran out from the last expo.
Oh my god.
There you go. That's what it is.
Them Escobars are fucking sick.
I'm like, you know what? I'm only gonna take one because I just like the little ones. You know, they're so cute. Then you come
Laura
over
says
here.
it doesn't take much to make Jay sick.
You come over here and you get like the mega 6,000 puff ones with like
Yeah.
rechargeable and all that.
I can't do a bin.
What's
No
wrong with
way.
a bit of bin juice?
Oh, just ask him to take the bin out.
Get that all dribbling down your elbow. It's lovely.
I'll do the recycling. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
What is in your bins? It's so rank.
Well, when you've got a
fucking-
house full of 5 people, well, you've probably got more than that, but they do. They
It's
just
not
stick
like you're
anything.
in diapers anymore. Jeez.
Oh.
Louise, at one point,
Well,
Louise
except for
was
you.
like scooping things up and then putting the remote in the bin.
What?
Yeah, you go, where's the remote?
Oh,
And then we
wrong.
write it out. She used to like scoop everything up, and then the remote would be in it, so you'd have to go fishing around with bin juice down your arms and lot.
Oh, fuck that.
Is this like?
Keep it. I'll get up and change the channel.
Was it because she was in a frenzy of cleaning, or?
I think it was mainly when she was pregnant. To be honest with you,
See, no offense to the women out there, but you go a little nuts when you're pregnant.
Baby
I've lived through 2 pregnancies in this household from my roommate, and she goes a little nuts.
I'm glad you clarified that.
I help when I can. Okay. It's the hormones. I'm telling
we
you.
were
it's
we
the
were on
hormones.
train and this baby were crying, and then all of a sudden it stopped, and Daniel went, "Have I gone deaf?" Oh, you can't. Yes, and Daniel, the cat said that. I said, "You were worse."
I'm pretty sure this one didn't stop crying for the first 6 months.
Yeah, they don't.
They generally don't.
No, you're not. You can't really do very much, can you?
Now it's good, but 6 months of just nonstop.
Paul Doolin, no, Yarborough's been shut down for quite a number of years, buddy. West End is still there. Top Club's still there. Obviously Whisper's shut as well. You've got what's the other one called? Up top there. Lonsborough's gone, and what else? I've forgotten what the other one's called. That one's still going, but yeah, a lot of the clubs have all shut down. It's just the way things are. I know quite a lot of pub owners as well are massively struggling with the electric and gas and stuff now. Just massive amounts.
Is it because of COVID, like leftovers, like, you know, people weren't allowed to go out and that stuff, so they're like hurting for money?
There was people going out after COVID. It's just the fact now the gas and electricity is so much. Just to give you a sort of guide on it, I was spending between £12 and £15 a week on electric, £5 a week on gas in the summer, and £10 in the winter. So we're now paying £35 a week on electric, and we're paying £15 on £10 on gas in the summer.
Jeez.
£10 of gas in the winter. What was you doing? Just heating warm room?
No. We're obviously in a terraced house, and ours is you get a lot of heat in it. So no, you run constantly, but we only heat obviously the house. We don't do anybody else's. But we've got a gas. We've only got a gas hob, so that's it. It's only heat the house, and then that's it.
Tell the truth, Aiden. We Yorkshire, we tight, it's jumpers on and throws.
Get your hands off that thermostat now. Put another layer on.
Hey, once you look like an abominable snowman just walking around the house like, the kid from A Christmas Story, that's when you
Yeah.
know it's time to turn the heat up a little bit.
A bit cold. You know it when you go into bed after you've had your dinner. Everybody to bed. Come on. Get under them quilts. You're fine.
Mike's fine. He just goes in a sleeping bag and just farts all night.
No, he lights
It's constantly
his farts.
hot in this fucking house. It's constantly hot.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even have a quilt in our sheet at the moment. We haven't for months. It's just the sheet. No quilting. It's cooking.
Well, it's been terrible anyway. This heat. What we've had.
I've got 3 fans running.
What?
I tell you what, it
under
was
your desk?
muggy in London.
No,
Proper muggy.
Yeah,
Is that?
and
Is
that's
it?
not just the people.
Hey!
Was it overcast or was that just like smog?
No, it's like
Overcast.
Little
I couldn't work
column
it
A,
out.
little column B.
And I'm telling you now, he's fucking very busy. I got in an Uber and I'm thinking, this bloke's never going to make any money. This Uber's like £13.98. I spent an hour in his taxi.
Man, you should have just got a fucking travel card and jumped on the underground.
Cool. Do you know what I didn't like about that? Obviously, I didn't. You have like Oyster card. Yeah, I've got 5 of us, right? So you have to get these Oyster cards, which are £5 each, and then it's capped at whatever else it is. And then I thought, and it says contactless, but it only lets you use 1 card. How many kids have got like do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but when you pay that £5, if you take them back after, you get your £5 back, and anything you haven't used.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's one thing I didn't get to do is ride the underground when I was in London.
you didn't miss much.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Well, no, but we were this close to taking it when we went up to the Grenfell Festival, but we literally just walked it. It was only about half a mile. So
Well, that's what we did. The kids were moaning. Well, Fern, the other 2 didn't really moan that much, but we walked it from like King's Cross all the way down to Trafalgar, and we stopped off and had something to eat and to Palace.
You didn't. You frog marched them, really, didn't you?
Yeah.
We did, yeah. Move.
That's another thing happening in Yorkshire.
Move.
Frog march. Come on. Stop dragging your
Let's
fucking
go.
shoes on the floor. Get a move on.
Let's go. And they must have been looking at me going, if you carry on like that in a minute, I'm going to give you such a clap round back at head. And they must have been, what's happening here?
just get them all.
So if you walk into a shop as well, don't touch anything. Do not touch a thing.
Aiden, just get them all leashes, and then just get like a little stroller or something, and have them pull you.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Sleigh.
mush. But yeah, no, it's a very different sort of species down there, isn't it, Mike?
Jesus.
Very much like
This little tiny black woman went past us, right? She'd got no teeth, no nothing. She'd got a bifter, about that much left on it, right? So we thought it was just like a roll-up. She went past us, she'd just blown it in air. Doing that, like gummy thing. And Danny went, "Can you smell weed?" I went, "It's it." Yeah.
Oh man,
We're all gum.
it's a national pastime. Can you smell weed?
And I tell you what, I'm not saying I'm the greatest fashion designer or anything like that. There's some weirdos that walk around in some right things.
It's London. Expect the unexpected.
Yeah, like Jay.
No, I'm all up for expression, but pop socks and looking like a vampire doesn't go for me.
Did you go to Camden?
It's
Oh,
no, I didn't go to
fucking
Camden. No, it's like somebody that like dug up Jane Fonda. Oh, she's got all black eyes and all that, and then these like multicolored pop socks things all on it. Well, like, that doesn't go.
Hey, Aiden, you know how you're getting old?
Yeah,
These darn
This is fashion.
kids with their crazy clothes.
It was.
Last time I went to Camden, there was fucking lads pulling the tops off the bins in the fucking on the sidewalk and just chucking them into the middle of the fucking traffic.
Hold on a minute. Let's just take a step backwards.
Pavement.
Thank you.
ah! We taking over.
No, the ones I didn't know
Yeah,
about
it's like,
it, tights.
fucking hell, it was 2:00 in the afternoon. The bastards pulling them off and just fucking woof, straight into the fucking oncoming cars. Nice.
And I tell you what, as
Love
well,
Camden.
The homelessness down there is absolutely terrible, isn't it? But I tell you, they are quite forward as well.
Yeah.
You've
Spares on
literally got a
change.
man walking down traffic with a cup banging on
Yeah.
windows.
They are quite forward. Can you spare some change? Oh, no, I've only got a card. Here's a card machine. Tap there, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he were literally walking down all the cars, knocking on the window, going like that. It's down
You know
middle
what
of
you
the
do?
road.
You just
That's-
do your
that's
window
crazy.
up and just look forward. Don't make eye contact.
No, you follow him around until like the end of the day when he gets into his Mercedes and drives to his penthouse.
Yeah.
Or you wind your window down, have a look in his cup, and just reach in and say, "Oh, thank you." Put it in your glove box.
Make sure the light's green or about to be green, because
Yeah, or you're gonna get fucked up.
The thing, I know it's really, really sad as well because the amount of quilts and pillows that are just left in random places.
Doorways everywhere. Yeah.
Just random pillars, and I'm thinking somebody. I was saying to Daniel, somebody's going to come back to there. That's how sad it was. They were horrible.
That's the place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stake out their place, leave the gear there.
Oh my
Yeah.
It's
god,
horrible.
it's like San
Top
Francisco.
This day and age, we shouldn't have any of that, should we? Really?
No. I think the last time, where was we? Oh, we went to the theatre to go and see a show. School of Rock, I think it was, a couple of years ago. And, you know, you got them guys on them fucking tuk-tuk things that pedal you around. Anyway, one guy was talking to me and said, "Do you want to ride?" I was like, "No, you're all right." And then an homeless fella came up and said, "Can you spare some change?" And then the guy on the tuk-tuk said, "Oh, you've just lost me a customer," and blah, blah, blah. I said, "Whoa, hang on a minute, mate. I never said I was going with you. No, I didn't. Like, I wasn't going to be your customer." And I said to the guy, "What do you want change for?" He goes, "Oh, I need a beer." I said, "Yeah, all right, you've been honest. There's a fiver, mate. Go knock yourself out." Fuck it. Yeah, mate.
Straight to local news agents and a bottle of gas.
Get out.
Okay, now it was a little bit of an eye opener. And I went into one shop, you know, them like pound packets of crisps, which actually have a pound written on it.
£3.
Yeah. Hold on a minute, it says a pound. You can't do that. That's £3.
So there's been a big thing in London at the moment, you know, like all the American sweet imports and all that. Big thing where they're like charging like ridiculous amounts of money for like a packet of crisps, 12 quid for tackies or whatever it is. Like, it's all come out that it was something to do with money laundering and all shit like that.
Lou went in and got a
Big thing.
Fanta, you know, just over from Trafalgar Square. She went, I fancy it, like a Fanta. She went into the shop, which was one of them American sweet ones.
Yeah.
Went in and she got this £3 for a bottle of Fanta. She come out, she went, how much was that? She went, £3. I went, you should have took it back. That's
but
ridiculous.
You should just be thirsty all day because everywhere you go, you're gonna find the same prices.
Well,
I mean,
puddles.
Bottles. How much is water in London?
I don't know. You want some water? I
Oh,
don't
there
know.
it is.
About, I don't know, a couple of quid max, and that's for a decent.
That's still
Water.
too much.
And I'll tell you what, that Thames looks like loads of people have took a poo in it.
Yep.
Well,
That's not very
Or-
clean, that is
I'd
it?
guess more
Probably
dead
have.
bodies. and-
why?
and
Did you
poo.
try and make her drink from that? Oh, I need another drink. You can fucking drink out of that.
Yeah. Refill the bottle.
Yeah.
We got some of those water purifier tablets.
Oh, save money. Don't get a hotel. Sleep on the streets with your blankets in the doorways.
And
then-
drink puddles.
and drink bottles. There you go.
It's the way. I've tasted it. It's the future. I'm glowing. But...
Aiden's discount holidays.
That's my quilt. Get off it.
During the day, you'll be going up to cars, rattling your little cup of change.
No,
Do you know what we're really weird as well? Walking across that bridge, you know what's near that London Eye? It moves.
Oh,
The Millennium Bridge.
Oh, I felt poorly after that. That's no good. I got off of it walking like I were Bambi. You know, it's like, whoa. Because after a little while, you still feel like you're on it. Is this street
What is
moving?
it? Tower Bridge.
I don't think it was Tower Bridge. I think it was the other bridge.
Laura, wind your neck and you got it wrong.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hashtag Jay needs a slap.
No, fuck you. I didn't-
No. He was just promoting our sponsor of the show / awesome person, crazy person,
1
CC
second.
Coils.
Let me just shout to Laura.
Laura! There it is.
Laura!
CC Coils, 25% off anything on his socials. Anything, your whole order. Just hashtag Jay needs a slap. Message him on Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. Get your orders in. Speaking of sponsors of the show, we have a lovely sponsor of the show here. She's been quiet for far too long. We need to get her talking.
You can't get a word in when Aiden's going.
No,
You should know that. You should know that.
can.
You've sat next to me at
I
an
know,
award show.
I've seen you ugly cry.
Yeah, to Louise when I won my award. I did. Give you a big cuddle. We enjoyed ourselves, though, didn't we?
It was a great night till you all bugged off and I was security patrolling every bugger's phone.
You what?
See,
We
Jane,
just know that nobody were going to fucking mug you.
everyone would assume, yeah, exactly. Everyone would assume Jane is a big socialite, but in actuality, she doesn't like her face being known and instead relies on the quality of her products, which is lovely.
Award-winning products as well.
Award-winning
may I say.
products, yes, in fact.
Pop that cherry.
I still have this on the go here. Little of that darkest secret, which Mike also has some of that. Everyone should be jealous.
You can see it.
Shit.
It made its way all the way to America, and I still have yet to. I was meant to put it in a dripper, and I was gonna do it today, but I completely forgot my.
Fuck.
Ooh, there's Jay doesn't have any to hand.
No, I have got one somewhere. It's the mango one.
I meant to put it in a dripper. I was gonna install some CC coils on one of my drippers, which I will do, but I'm gonna save that for the next show. But yeah, we're gonna try the darkest secret on a proper set of coils.
If you don't do it on one of the other shows on the Sunday, maybe we could do a bit of a juice tester.
I have plenty of other juice from Jane. She sent me a lovely care package.
Yeah, well, I've got loads here.
I can't wait to get into the cherry, to be honest with you.
I can't wait for the fancy.
Oh yeah, she sent that one over as well.
When you're doing Nick salts.
Can be,
Sorry.
can be arranged.
There you go.
50 milligram he wants, though.
Yeah,
No, I
right.
No, I've just weaned my way off of that.
Now you don't want to go back to that, Jay.
Nah, it fucks
Yeah.
me up.
Don't do it American style. Stick with your 20. It's better.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest. I have 20 milligram Just Juice salt in this, and it is fantastic.
I love Just Juice. It's so good.
It's the coconut one.
Ooh.
We know we've got the darkest secret coming out soon, Jane.
Yes, Expo.
Have you got any other
Any other
Secrets.
If you got any other secrets that you can tell us,
secrets you want to share?
the ones that you keep in his wank bank.
There may be another for Expo, yes. Paradox.
Jane's been doing salts for ages.
What?
She does the smaller bottle so you put salt in, don't you?
Yeah, the pod squad's there for
Yeah.
salts. But
But
that's
what?
limited.
attention, Jay.
But what milligram can we get it up to?
All depends what Nick you
legally
put in it.
allowed.
Message me later, Jay.
Yeah, it's bad enough we can't use links or talk about really what we want to talk about on the shows anymore. God forbid.
Oh,
Jay-
but we could talk about bums and weed and
Yeah,
yes,
they're all allowed.
yes, that is all allowed. They are not
Okay.
controlled substances. Well, weed is sort of, but not really in America. So, meh.
Yeah, it's
It's
quite
legal
weird.
where I am, baby.
We were talking about that down at the local vape shop around here, which I think it's the new thing. They're all taking that, is it laughing gas?
Mhm.
So you just see these little silver canisters absolutely everywhere. I saw them in London as well. In fact, I was walking through King's Cross Station and a girl just had a bottle of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you lot are behind the times now. So it was all them little canisters. Now on the side of the road, we see the great big fucking blue ones.
Yeah, that's it. She had that.
They call
So
them
that's
whipped
all
cream.
right. That's not an
Whipped cream.
epidemic.
Yeah. Whipped cream
Mm.
recharges. We don't
Yeah.
sell them at my shop, but there's a shop like 2 doors down essentially that does sell them. And you can buy it on Amazon. No, I didn't sell you that. Nope. Didn't tell you that shit.
Yeah, but that stuff does cause lung damage. That
It's nitrous
It
oxide.
causes brain damage.
yeah.
It's meant
So-
to be used as an anesthesia.
Yeah.
So why aren't they stopping cream cakes?
Don't say that, Aiden. Jeez, what are you trying to do?
That's it. It causes.
You're
loads of
trying to
trouble.
ruin my fucking life.
All the kids are on it though. It's an epidemic. All kids are on it. That's it. Pick on vaping. You
Because
sit down there,
because obviously the big whipped cream super pack there, I don't know what you call it, like the conglomerate, there we go, is well funded and has a lot of lobbyists, and
well, they're all fat.
yeah, probably. Just like no, you can't shut us down.
You can't take away our cream. I was actually one of them fat kids as well in the 80s who used to go to the fridge and get it. Go,
Yeah, well, you ever have it run out?
I
on
still
you
do that now.
before the gas runs out, Aiden? If
no
you
wonder
have
I'm
it-
always laughing.
if you have it the cream part run out before the gas does, that's the same stuff that they're sucking on in those little
Okay,
containers.
if I'd have known that all them years ago.
That's how it started. At least over here, I think. I feel like, kids
Well,
are
they've
like,
you have squirted cream cheese like that as well, don't you?
no,
Oh.
that is under pressure. There's no gas in it. It's literally
Oh.
just a
Squeezed cheese.
yes. But have you ever seen how magical it is when you put a little Ritz
Yeah, and
cracker
it
on
goes,
the top and it goes?
Yeah.
It's like a little
I
cheese
still
fountain.
need some of that in my life.
If I can bring it over, I will.
I'd love some of that. I love cheese.
So do I.
Dire Thing said Whippets went out of style with Reagan.
Not
Is
in Yorkshire, they aren't.
Is that
Yeah, no,
because
there's still people bring them into bars.
is it because it's the war on drugs? The
Yeah,
war
bring
on
'em with
drugs.
it.
Yeah, okay. The war to put the wrong people in jail. How about that? Ooh, shots.
Hey, he died the other week as well, didn't he? Old Gorbachev.
Oh yeah, spothead.
Old, yeah. That's really good, isn't it? You're the president of your own country that you've got a birthmark on your head that looks like the same size of it.
It's like,
Where are you from? Round here.
mate, just wear a hat. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah, the thing about him, though, he was just so placid, wasn't he? He really liked Reagan. I watched those films. Think we should get rid of Russia? Yeah, maybe. Oh, bang, bang. Hey, yeah. Okay, get rid of Russia. Okay, now they brought somebody back good as well, haven't
I wonder if they're gonna put him in like a tomb like Lenin. Didn't they have like Lenin?
No, they're not. 'Cause obviously, it's not popular any longer, is it?
they? No.
Aw. Well, there's
Yeah,
still
it's-
like a
it's-
regime.
You can probably get away if you're like a Tibetan monk.
Like what? Like you're just petrified and like what?
I think I'm right with the Tibetan monks. They're the ones who like they go tell you what, go up that mountain and just sit there in one position. Don't
Yeah.
eat anything
Yeah,
20 years.
for
they
20 years,
do,
and they
and
just
they
sit there. They're just like
meditate.
that.
they just meditate until they're just nothing. Like there's all those stories you hear, and it's like that can't be real. Where it's like Tibetan monk found that's 170 years old, still breathing. It's like no way.
Yeah,
He's just
bang.
really deep in his meditation.
just like skin and bone, literally.
Yeah, somehow still breathing. It's like I think
remember
there's
s-
just an animal inside of him now living there, and just like that's breathing, and they're like, "Oh my god, he's breathing."
Yeah.
I think said Buddhist monks.
Buddhist monks. I just think that at which point though, when you sat there, you folded your legs because there's no way you're going to get back up again. Because like after 5 minutes, I can't even
Yeah.
move after I've folded my legs.
Your legs go numb.
So it
Yeah.
obviously must have gone through the pins and needles stage.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
Pins and needles. His toes feel like the 13 the size that they should have been.
He's
And then
Bigfoot.
he's done every sort of conundrum in his head going, do you know what? I wonder if I could have been a pop star now.
Yeah, or he gets a year in, he's like, "Oh fuck, cramp. Fuck, I'm gonna have to go
worry.
back down and come back up again."
Only another 19 years to go.
Yeah, bollocks.
I'll sit this one out.
Or if he moves,
Ali
does he
G,
have to
innit?
start over again?
Yeah, on Ali G, it's like starting again from now.
Now, yeah. No, I'll tell that one they can't. Now.
Cramp is probably one of the funniest things. You know, like when you've ever been asleep and then all of a sudden cramp comes up.
Yeah,
Whoosh, itching your leg, and you're like, you have to get up, don't you? I remember
Everybody
once, I got up that fast.
I
I got up that fast. The next minute I know, I'd walk up and I was like slumped next to wardrobe. You know, when you're like, whoa.
That lie. That was when you thought you went to bed, but you didn't quite make it.
Yeah, sure. It was the cramp. It was just.
There's cramp.
This one time I woke up in the toilet with my hand just over the bowl like that. Just I don't know how I got there. I must have had a really bad cramp.
I remember once a woman coming up to me going, I tell you what, can you remember sharing a taxi with me the other day? I went, no. You're a DJ, aren't you? I went, yeah. She went, oh no, I jumped in your taxi to Bentley. She says, I thought, shit, you've definitely got a drinking problem. I can't remember that. How did you get home? Strange woman.
Yeah, explain that one.
I should have gone to her. I didn't marry you this time, did I?
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Did she tell you that she paid for it?
No, I paid for it, apparently.
Ah, you sucker. She's like, oh, good, he's really
Bentley's
wasted.
25 miles the other direction to where he lives.
Yeah. I didn't know I lived in Dusseldorf. So there's one question I'd like to ask Jane, which I'm not quite sure I've asked you before, is how did you first start getting into mixing?
Oh my God, back a few years. Like everybody, you start on the cigarettes, move on to the cartos. I was always a menthol vapor, and I could not find a menthol that I could get on with. So I did my research and I made my own. And people liked it. I thought, ooh, can happen here. And I experimented and I suddenly found I was actually quite good at it.
Which you are amazing at it.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, back in them, I imported my first tube from America because they just weren't out over here at the time.
Now, how long ago was that then? When you first figured out that you could mix like awesome juices that people are enjoying, sort of thing.
10 plus years.
Wow.
Bloody
And how
hell.
long have you been vaping, Jane?
12.
Okay. See, I'm on
Old
I'm
school.
going on 11 right now. So like, wow.
Hell yeah.
It's like a special little club, the 10 plus year club. You're just like, yeah, been vaping over a decade.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm at like 11 or 12 now.
Oh,
I've just asked Laura to find a picture of me next door that came up on her timeline, and it's got one of my first setups. I'll see if you can find it and I'll show it to you. But yeah, sorry, carry on.
The worst of it was, it was Christie's, because you just sort of like, you go to the cancer hospital and you basically, it was told, I needed another op and I couldn't have one while ever I was smoking. And it's like, look, I've tried fucking everything. No, it's working. Have you heard of vaping? We're recommending it. So a cancer specialist hospital back then was recommended vaping. It's not the nicotine we're bothered about, it's the rest of the shit in the things. We're recommending vape. Came home, straight on the net, fucking worked out what I needed, ordered some, got on with it, was determined to do it because I needed the op, and never looked back from there.
Stu, I first started vaping in 2006, and I bought my first one from a garage, which was they only had like low, medium, and high. I don't think they even put what the actual nicotine strength were in it, and it was like a black pen. It cost me about 90 quid, and the only reason why I bought it was because the smoking ban came in Wales in the July of 2006, and I was gigging in I think it was Cardiff or Swansea or something. And I didn't want to be able to have to go outside to smoke. I want to be able to still do it in there. Now, I've dual used all the way up. I think I'm probably about 8 years just straight vaping. Will it be 8 years, maybe a bit more? But yeah, I'm on and off. I did maybe a year in between it. But I used to dual use quite a lot. This is why I always say to people, you get a lot of people who go dual using off. Oh, God, you're terrible. And I'm like, no, it's the ones that you're not smoking and saving your life. If you can sort of wean yourself off of it, don't just go massive cold turkey.
No, it's not for everyone.
No,
it's not.
Cutting down. My worst bit was going back. But what's sort of going back into the DJing in the club sort of style of it, where you're doing like 8 hours, and people are going outside. Hey, do you want a fag? And you go, oh, soddy, you've had a beer, and that was my sort of thing.
See, I don't know. I wasn't a dual user personally, so I can't say whether or not that is a thing I would have ever done really, because I just went the day I bought my vape, the day it showed up, I just stopped. I just yep, this is perfect, found it, and I just stopped smoking altogether. Which I mean, I guess I was only maybe half a pack at the worst of times. If I went out drinking, I could go through a pack, but normally it was,
I was same as you.
Yeah,
damn straight, yeah.
But I don't know. I just found it. I knew that I this was going to be it for me. I'm like, this is too perfect for me. This is exactly what I wanted, and I just never looked back. I had 3 cigarettes after that ever, and that was the last one. And I'll never, ever, ever smoke another one ever again.
Well, when I had my mini stroke, that was when I stopped completely. I've even had it when I've been at work and my device, whatever I've had's broke, and I've just done cold turkey until I've got home.
Fuck that. Well, I can't do that now. I'll go and find a vape shop. I don't care.
If you're DJing in a place, you can't go running off to do it. You've got to stay where you are. You've just got. It were horrible because you get that feeling because you want the nicotine.
My worst is I chain vape when I'm driving.
Oh,
Yeah.
tell me about it.
Yeah. 100%.
Literally, my vape's on charge and it's in my hand all the whole time while I'm driving.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think me and Mark were going down to Vape Fest, I think, one year. And he obviously he used to solely just really use mechs. So he had one of these things that was stuck onto his windscreen.
Oh, the easy drips.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
So we're going down motorway, bang, he's sat there doing it, and then it drops off the window screen, right? And it went under his, all pedals. Oh, man, he's going, I can't break, So there's me, my head down into this, footwell, trying to get this thing out of there. Can you imagine if somebody were driving past?
What's he
getting down
doing?
there, just got his thing, he got his juice everywhere. Lick it, stick it, son, bang it back up, we're off.
The art of carrying a spare tank and changing over whilst driving.
Yeah.
Use your
The
legs.
fucking worst one was, when you get the dodgy fucking cap.
Yeah.
So
That happened to me.
you're trying to drip.
And the top goes
fucking
boff.
everywhere.
Yeah.
You
I was
do
in
not
Lord's
have an
car at the
easy
time.
drip. You gotta have the easy drip.
Stand
Man.
nicely, buddy.
No, I didn't.
I stand.
I was on my way to a vape meet and that happened to me. I was like, just fucking top up the dripper before I get out the car, squeeze the fucking thing on the top, boof, all around the inside of my lap was a perfect fucking shape like that, all around my crotch. It was all soaking my seat. You could press on the fucking car seat and it was sponging up, you know? I was like, no, it was a fucking 200ml bottle as well.
I've done it in
Oh.
Laura's car when she had
Mate.
it from fairly new. Like,
Fuck's sake.
I'm sure there's still remnants of fucking VG on the fucking rubber bit on the inside of the window, leaving streak marks.
There you go, Stan. There's your next project. An easy drip that actually works.
Yeah, there you go.
He just said easy drips cracked and deteriorated. They sucked. Awesome idea, though. You're an engineer.
I used to use those easy drips when I was on the coaches.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you used to stick one to each glass and then.
Yeah.
they did have
Like
the,
fucking eyeball Paul, innit?
the Druga. Wasn't it like a Druga mod or something like that had that quick release? It was like a quick release 510. You remember that one? That one was actually kind of awesome. Not a bad little mod.
Oh, it's all now. If Mike were on the buses again and you had like one of them stuck to a windscreen, with the days that we're in now, they'd never really think it was like hand sterilizer, wouldn't they? Just be like,
Yeah.
oh, it's lovely.
You're like, let me get some of that.
Oh, it smells like peach.
See, Mike would let him have some too. Just like, there you go, and then to be like, oh, sticky. Oh.
What's in that, mate?
I can smell apple pie and custard.
Oh yeah. Stan said the Druga Foxy. Yeah, that thing was actually kind of
Foxy,
nice.
yeah.
Wasn't a bad little thing.
Thank you for the Foxy.
Definitely Foxy.
So,
Foxy.
Jane, what is the worst device you've ever vaped on, and what's your best device you've ever vaped on?
Worst, without a doubt, it's got to be the bloody Cartos.
Oh, yeah.
Silica wicks.
Silica wicks, yeah, I remember
Silica
those
Wicks
days.
CE4s were probably no.
No, that was good.
Everyone loved the Viva Nova. I hated it.
What?
I hated it.
Oh, it was fucking awesome.
It wasn't an improvement.
That's the picture that I've got that I
Ugh,
wanted Laura to show.
the Viva
They're
Nova.
the ones you pull the top off and it's like a fucking spider's legs
Yeah.
coming out.
It was.
They're the first things that I learned to re-wick.
Of course you would, you tight bastard.
Well, when I was vaping, there was no shops over here selling them. I had to get them direct from China.
Yeah, I was re-wicking the fucking Kangatech coils and all them. You know,
And yeah, mate.
when they
all
did
that.
the first horizontal ones and you could fucking strip the cotton out, make your own and put it through.
So
Re-wicking the Nautilus coils as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Re-wicking
Oh, I couldn't. My hands are too.
I only
fucking-
re-wicked the square kangaroos. I think that's the first stock coil I ever rebuilt.
a square kangaroo, yeah.
That's
Square
the ones I
kangaroos-
was doing it on. Yeah.
Or the Atlantis coils. I've done one or two of those.
Atlantis were brilliant.
Yeah.
How much cotton did they put in them? You fucking try and strip the cotton out. That's fucking like that.
That's not the Vivinova. That's an eye clear, I think. But that is
Yeah, I clear. Yeah, one
Look
of them.
at that.
and
Is that
and
that's an Inikin, right?
That's a Nautilus as well, tanking it.
no, that's the eye clear Inikin eye clear tank, and that is a Vamo lava tube.
The Inikin, because it came with the eye taste, didn't it? In
Yeah.
that square
That
box.
fucking
which-
great big massive metal thing you could use as a doorstop.
Yeah, it were
Yeah.
I think it were a 2,000 mile battery in it, I think, and they said you could charge your phone with it, but if
What
you
was
charge
it?
your phone with it, then you couldn't vape.
That was the VCT,
And,
Yeah.
and it-
BTC.
BTC.
that eye clear that I love, Mark went and found me one of the drip tips because you could bend the drip tip.
Yeah,
at the
you
top.
could twist it around. Yeah, that was the iClear 30S, I think. That was the one after.
The corniest
the
thing
tank.
ever.
It's like a ball. Like they did a tank which was like a fucking
Ball
like a
joint
ball,
on
and
the-
you could
yeah.
fucking swivel it round and everything.
Yeah, I used to sit there doing all mad shit with it. I like fucking flipping tricks, mate.
Pacify. All right,
So if
Jane.
anybody can get a screenshot of him doing that, that's
Yeah.
absolutely great. There's
There
a
you go.
meme there. Look at that
Yeah.
flipping tricks.
I'll earn some money somehow, boys.
So, Jane, what was your best ever, your favorite device?
My favourite device for many reasons, because it was a game changer when it came out. It's Twisted Messes RDA.
Oh yes,
You're a big Twisted Messes fan.
I am, but that changed it. There was no more drilling fucking posts out for coiling shit.
There you go.
Yeah, I actually was a pretty big fan of that one. The 24.
Did it have the? Was it elongated?
I got the TM24 somewhere. I don't know where it was. And I spoke to Kent last time I saw Kent, and I was complaining to him. I was like, I can't get the TM30 anywhere. One of my mates had one. I was like, fucking 30mm dripper. I was like, oh, I really want one.
Kent is a class, by the way. Can I just point it out that Kent is an absolute legend because
He's really, really nice.
I walked up to him.
Reminds me of a orangutan, like, but
I walked up to him at a show and I'm like, Kent, what's up, man? Hey, how's it going? It's like we bullshitted for a minute. And I'm like, so is there any way I could get a 24 for a review? He's like, you weren't on the review list? I was like, well, no one sent me an email, so it was just like whatever, but I'd really love to take a look at one. It looks really nice. And he's just like, oh no, here you go, dude. He threw like every single color, the different top caps, like coils, wire, just like he threw a bunch of stuff at me. I'm like, I just want to buy one. Like I'll buy one off you. Like he's like, oh man, you were supposed to be on the list. I told them to put you on the list, blah blah blah. But yeah, absolute legend, man. He's great.
So don't mind the picture. It's a younger me, and I was probably a little drunk off of rum and fruit punch, but that was.
Oh yeah, is that the
Vivinova?
That's
let's see your face.
It looks like he's bracing.
Ed Sheeran.
No, he's bracing for a Laura slap incoming.
Does he not look like a fat Ed Sheeran? Pull that back up again. No, put it closer.
Yeah.
It is. It's a fat Ed Sheeran.
In love with the shape of me.
He's round, and he looks like me.
I will say, Jane, you and Michelle share a favorite device. Michelle Lynn, she loves the Twisted Message dripper.
As I said, it's still in use. It's still in rotation.
Fair enough.
Various others, but at the time that dropped, it was a total and utter game changer. The worst for me at the time was I adminned Coilcraft, so every builder that was anybody, including Kent, was in there. And I had to admin Kent, so Kent's the only one I've ever fucking fangirled when I've met, simply because I've had to tell him off so many times during that episode, and it's like, oh, fucking hell. But yeah, it's one of those. It changed the game.
We were there at the was us, wasn't it? With Mark. We were at Jam, Jay.
Yeah.
And he was there with Grim Green. I think Stan might have been there as well.
No, I don't think Stan was there.
Stan not there?
No.
Or am I thinking of Expo when he was there? He were on the Times. I think he just released Keen, I think. That was Birmingham. That was Birmingham.
But
well,
yeah,
no, your Jammy were there. Didn't he release it there at the Jam?
I think so. He's released quite a few things at Jam. I'm sure he has. Yeah, because one of the fascinating things I found out about Kent was he's fluent in Mandarin.
Yeah, he's brilliant in Mandarin. It's so funny.
I was like,
He got a job as a game show host because he was an American that could speak Mandarin.
Wow.
Did it?
Yeah, it's still, you can find clips of it on
Mike.
YouTube.
Mike, here we go. There's stuff for you to do. Apparently, he's fluent in Tangerine.
Not the tango man.
I love tangerines. They're just so easy to peel, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
I don't like oranges because oranges are really complicated, aren't they? You get all the juice all over you and everything. But tangerines, you can just sort of get off the top and just peel it.
Easy peel, don't you?
Easy peel. It's just not complicated.
It's not complicated. I have talons. It works.
Oh, I don't have talons. I want to eat it. I don't want to get juiced up. It's all over you. You're peeling it. It's all over you. It stink now.
Here's the thing. Just put the whole thing in your mouth. and then just chew it up.
Shut the
and then
fuck up, fatty.
Peel, pith, and everything.
Yeah, and then just
Oh,
spit it
fuck
out.
that.
You know. Oh.
Grapes aren't easy to peel, Craig.
Grapes. Why would you
Why
peel
the
grapes?
fuck want to? Yeah, why would you fucking want to peel a grape?
I've seen people do it, but why? I wanna
Fuck
know.
that.
Isn't
What's
it?
the point?
What is it? The Halloween thing that you like take a bowl of like peeled grapes or whatever, and then you have kids come along and like they stick their hand in it without being able to see it. They're like, those are eyeballs. Ew. You never did that? You guys like?
Can anybody tell me why your zip's down?
Yeah.
Oh
Look at
god.
that. It's like milking a cow
Because I'm
blindfolded.
blindfolded milking a cow, baby.
And these are kiwis. Ew.
Do you know when he does that ooh thing? Did anybody else get that? Fanny coming through, see my good hands.
Oh my
Strong hands.
Now, Nick, the trick over here is chocolate coated Brussels sprouts. That cures the little buggers.
Oh, my mate did it. He fucking
so evil.
he made what are they called? Like toffee apples, but he did it with onions.
Onions.
No.
Trick or treat. Ha ha ha. Fuckers.
Yeah, we used to do like a haunted house at the church I used to go to. Yes, at one point I went to church. Those days are long gone.
I thought he was actually going to laugh about a haunted house in the church.
No, it was cool because like we had this little garage next to the church, and attached to the garage was like a little storage area, but we used it as the youth group sort of meeting area. So youth group was where all the teens and tweens went to before church. Instead of Sunday school, you got to go to youth group, and we organized a whole bunch of cool stuff. I mean, granted, at the time when I was a good boy, we did some like charity walks and stuff like that. We did stuff for like breast cancer research and, you know, that kind of thing. And then we did like this haunted house that was free for the neighborhood kids to just go in and check out. We had like the whole place, we called it the cave. It was painted black with like glow stars all over, and it had black lights in it. So it was pretty much set up for a Halloween thing already. And all we
Either
did,
that or a fucking LSD raid.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So all we did was have a divider down the middle of the room, and we would take groups in, and you'd go down the right hand side, and then like there would be like the gross, goopy stuff and like things that would jump out at you, and then you round the corner. My dad had made a guillotine, and he had it so the blade would come down, but it had like a hollow bit in it, and like it would hit the person on the neck, and they would be holding themselves underneath the table and just drop off with a false body. But it was very like convincing at the time, you know, in the pitch black like that. So that was pretty freaky. And like a whole bunch of other like little scare things for the kids in the neighborhood. I'm pretty sure we scared the crap out of some kids though. But yeah,
That'd never pass health and safety, that really, would it now?
Yeah, everyone little pinch marks there.
Yeah. The kids have come back with love bites from church.
no, it was one of the youth group people that would be under the table. It wouldn't be a kid.
Oh, right,
No,
yeah,
it's
not
not
the
like,
kid.
all right, we're gonna execute some kids. Ready?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you have anybody called Mary Jane there?
No, well, maybe. I don't
That's
know.
my fucking fantasy completely out then.
See, God.
Just get a red stuck in there quick.
Yeah, that was fun, man. I would love to do a haunted house again, but like for real. We have
What do you mean for real? That
Well,
was
not-
a bit
not-
fucking freaky.
Okay, first of all,
That down there, old leather masks knocking one out. What's happening?
No. So, well, okay, I want to do a haunted house, like do it up right, you know, like actually scare the crap out of people, like adults. But yeah, my grandparents' house, which is like right down the road, is one of the oldest houses in town. It was built in like 1860, which I know that's nothing for you guys because you got houses that were built in like
Salem
1600.
witch trials. That was in Massachusetts, wasn't it?
But it's very haunted. It's very terrifying. But what I was gonna say was, we have a amusement park, like one town over, and they do like Fright Fest every year.
Fright Night, we call it, yeah.
So we went through. It might have even been a youth group thing. God, that was fun. I'm gonna join the church again. Just kidding.
Watch out, kids.
Yeah. But we did this like Fright Night thing, and they had like a haunted house, and they have things. They're not allowed to touch you, obviously, but they would be. What the hell
That's
is
the
so
law,
funny?
Nick. That's the law.
So they could like jump out at you and scare you, and like apparently like one jumped out, and my dad's reaction was to like hit it away from his face because it came like right here in his face. Whatever the person or the prop or something like that. I think it must have been a real person because they kicked him out. They turned all the,
apparently
all the
that's
lights.
why Mike can't go back to the London dungeons. Is that true, Mike?
Yeah.
So the lights came on, and like he was ushered out really quick through like a side door or something, and they're like, "So, yep, you're not allowed in here anymore." And he was just like, "Well, I'm sorry, but the guy was like an inch away from my face. It was a natural reaction. Like, maybe you should like not be allowed to go within a certain foot or something." But like, yeah, apparently the person was a little too close.
I take it was pre-COVID.
It would have been an headbutt, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mike, since I shared my story, I'm very curious. How'd you get kicked out of the London dungeon?
He farted.
Wanking in the font.
Fucking hell, it smells rotten in here. This is well realistic.
Basically, we were walking round, and they have staff that wear black capes and jump out of the shadows at you. And this bloke jumped out of the shadow wearing a cape, and I decked him.
Oh, fuck you!
Mike just put some poor bloke in a coma because he's scared him.
He just appeared out of nowhere, and he disappeared back into nowhere.
He's like, "Not today, Satan." I like how, because this got brought up in our little group chat, but like I see Mike goes, "Hey, you should visit the London dungeons. It's pretty cool." I can't go in there anymore, but it's just like, what? There's a story behind that.
Yeah, I'll give you a tour. But when you go to the dungeons, I'll have to wait outside.
You see this like the change of shifts. The staff is walking in. The one guy gives Mike the eyeball. Like,
He's not coming in. He's too violent. He's just too violent.
How long ago was this, Mike?
Oh, God. It's got to be 15 years ago.
it's a whole new staff
I
by
bet
now.
your picture's still up in the staff room.
Yeah.
That guy, he's outside. That picture, he's outside.
Yeah, but you can imagine it now. It was 15 years ago. They've got that picture up there going, "Hey, it's that guy off the wall." Honestly, I tell you now. No.
It's
Yeah, it is. He's got his head upside down.
That must be his granddad or something. That's not
He had spike hair when he first came in.
Oh, Mike disappeared. Oh, there he is.
Do you want to borrow that for your grandparents'
Jesus,
house?
no, that's playing with some shit, isn't it?
Oh, they have like an actual like game board. Like, I don't know why they sold it in like this in the States at least, but like in the 80s, they just sold like Ouija boards.
Oh, fuck off.
Like, what? You don't like Ouija boards, Jay? I know you can still hear me. Jay's a little
Joe gets proper
scared.
creeped out by this shit.
Oh God! So they in the 80s they sold Ouija boards like by Milton Bradley, like the same people that make Monopoly and stuff. So my grandparents have one at their creepy haunted house, and me and my sister were there, and we're just like, "Hey, look, a Ouija board. Want to play?" And it's like daylight, and we put our hands on it, and we start asking it questions, and you know, at first it was nothing, then all of a sudden it starts to move, and you're just like, I don't know if she's doing this or if I'm doing this. but,
Grandma sat there shouting like, "Go get the salt! Go get the salt!"
I don't know, but
Not everybody making what they call pentagrams.
it was pretty creepy. It was pretty creepy. But yeah,
That's
like,
not what you need in your life, is it really? That you go round to your
Fuck that
grandma's. Look,
shit.
I've only come round for Sunday dinner, love. The last thing I want to do is start getting your Auntie Mabel out of the closet.
be like, it's not you, it's me. And then it just starts spelling bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, wow, I feel a weird presence around me, and I'm really
It's all
cold.
right,
all of a
grandma's
sudden.
just farted.
No, it's the sprouts.
Honestly, that could happen.
Chocolate
To
covered
you.
sprouts.
Oh, that's the last thing you need in your life. That sort of voodoo shit.
They still have one of those like the telephones where you have the speaker and the receiver thing that are separate,
Yep.
and yeah,
Candlestick phones.
yeah.
Oh,
Hello,
they're good
operator,
phone.
may I help you?
It's because my grandfather used to work for the phone company. He used to
Mhm.
put up all the phone lines around here.
Is it made of Bakelite though?
I have no freaking clue.
Probably.
I don't want to touch that thing. It's
Martin Sorden
old and
says, I'm
creepy.
6'4" and my girlfriend is a little over 5 foot. I made her go first through the London dungeons.
Cannibal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just throw her at the people. Just like, take her.
We did that with Adam, which we showed on the show. We did that with Adam. Me and Mark at Expo. Can you remember when they did the frontline juices?
Oh yeah.
And they had that one where you all went in and then there were like
Yeah.
people coming out. We just sent Adam. Me and Mark just laughing. Obviously nothing to touch Mark. It were waist tight.
Paul says, I thumped Dracula once in Blackpool. Oh, poor Dre. I want to sup. Not
Yeah.
today.
You're sucking my fist, bitch.
Not in my house.
we went to Cleethorpes before, all this the COVID stuff, and they'd shut down. You're on about Thorpe Park, but I think you're on about another one. There was actually called Thorpe Park there, which was like a amusement park. And I looked at it, we're overgrown because obviously nobody had been there for probably about a year or so, and it would be perfect for a Walking Dead.
Fuck you,
So like you just start off at the beginning and you've got to get yourself from there all the way through. Some money made in that. I think Walking Dead, something like that would be great.
Mate, that fucking shit freaks the fuck out of me.
I would love
Love
to find an abandoned theme park somewhere because they're like, there's a bunch.
I watch them all the time.
Super creepy.
I watch that guy. What's his name? Ronin.
The explorer people, yeah, like the
Oh, mate.
urban exploration.
I love to watch abandoned theme parks.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
That Chernobyl one's pretty good as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what to do in your grandparents' house then, Nick.
Go on.
Do what they call mirror scrying.
Oh
Fuck
fuck!
that.
I don't like it already. Go on.
Beetlejuice.
Basically-
Beetlejuice.
Obviously, it's got to be done at night because the room has to be dark. Right?
No curtains, love.
Say for argument's sake, you've got like one of the old-fashioned dressing tables with the mirror in the middle.
Hmm.
Literally, the only light you have is a candle light between you and the mirror,
Hmm.
and then just stare at your own reflection in the mirror.
You're sucking monkey balls right now. You don't catch me doing
Nah,
that.
fuck that for a game of soldiers.
You're...
Listen, we'll
Well,
look like you.
I would imagine with the flickering of the light, it causes like a weird disassociation with your brain. That's actually
Can you imagine that?
that actually goes back to like psychology, where if you take pictures of yourself with only light on one side and only light on the other side, and then flash them back and forth, your face will look disfigured to you.
Yeah, we'll do. You're having a fucking stroke.
Well,
Can you imagine that as well? Can you imagine after a while, Mike's sat there behind him watching him going, he's going, look, my face is on fire. No, you silly cunt, you've cut your beard on the fucking...
you just lean in further and further, just like, oh, I can smell burning. Yeah.
Sat there with half his face on fire. Oh, I can feel the flames. He's taking me down to hell.
Oh man, no.
Jane's very quiet on this subject.
No, I'm just thinking, fucking hell, if I look that bad in the dark, for Christ's sake, don't switch the light on.
Right. You're
You're
doing
my
that.
type of girl. Let's feel the way.
You know what would be worse is if you're doing that and all of a sudden someone comes in and flips the light on, all of a sudden out of nowhere, just like, oh, jeez. That would scare the piss out of me for sure.
But when it's dark, your peripheral vision, like, it just fucking...
You tunnel
Tunnel.
vision it, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
So my grandparents' house has this. My sister,
They've got Jumanji.
my mom's old bedroom,
Oh.
which she shared with her sister, I should say, is what they call the 13th room, right? That's what they called it growing up. That's what the name of that room is the 13th room. And yeah,
What do you do in a hotel?
it is super, super, super creepy. Like there's wood floors everywhere, and they're creaky. There's
The cookie.
and like you
Really,
look at the
really
room,
spooky.
and I swear I've seen that room in like the haunting in Connecticut and stuff like that. There's like
Silent Hill.
yeah,
Fuck that
there's rooms
shit.
exactly like that because it's like there's nothing in it anymore, but it's like super creepy. Just an empty room just has emanating this aura of creepiness.
That's actually obviously a true story. That Silent Hill. Well, not a true story, but it's the place is it Pennsylvania?
Yes, it's called Centralia, Pennsylvania, and it's an old mining town that had to be abandoned because there was the coal mine hit a vein.
Anthracite.
It started to burn.
Yep.
So the coal underneath the earth started to burn, causing gases to vent out into the neighborhood surrounding it, and they had to abandon the entire town essentially.
It wasn't just that town though. The town after it and the town after it's still burning now.
Oh, it's still burning. It's going to burn.
The
for
difference between
years.
like coke and anthracite goes in massive seams, and it just carries on going. Where like if you've got normal coal, it'll be like a part of it, and then there won't be any of it. And then where this is just in massive seams.
It's burning, and the gases caused hallucinations and people to go a little bit crazy. So, yeah, that's fun.
If you've not watched the documentary, go and watch the documentary on it. It's absolutely brilliant. They actually had to put pipes down, didn't they?
Yeah, they put pipes to vent the gases, to release the gas because it could have been like worse.
How did it start burning?
What they've done sorry, go on.
It was just an accident. Something caused a spark. Something caught fire.
No. That's not. No, what they did was they used to have a landfill. So all the rubbish that they had was put into one area, and they set it alight. And then that's what set the seam off.
Oh, okay. That makes
sense.
sense.
It used to be a landfill. They dug it, and then they put it down. They set it, and I think they set it off at like at a holiday time, like a bonfire as well, so people can see it. And it set the actual seam off.
Fucking hell.
Maybe that's what the Northern Lights were that Jay saw.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, that they had that as well, didn't they? They had obviously with the gases, there were different colours, the gases coming up from it. Oh, a brilliant documentary.
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
It's Pennsylvania.
Centralia.
Centralia. That's it. Yeah. It had the big railroad going through it as well, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
One place I'd love to visit in the States, Skinwalker Ranch.
That sounds like fun. The fuck is that, Mike?
Are you going to fit in there, well, aren't you?
Oh,
he's a White Walker, not a
That's the White Walker, yeah.
Skinwalker Ranch is in Utah.
No tar.
And it's
You're fine, thanks.
It's one that used to get all the ranch that used to get all the cattle mutilations and that.
Oh, cattle mutilations.
Yeah, that sounds like a great, touristy place to visit.
Well, it's all right as long as you're not a cow.
There's one place in America I'd love to go. It's like on bucket list, which is Maine. Because obviously Stephen King, all his stuff that was written was mainly around Maine, wasn't it? You like It and Stand By Me and things like that. I really want to go to Maine.
Why?
No.
There's nothing there. There's trees and moose and like wannabe Canadians.
Well, first of all, I like strawberry mousse now and again. We've got that fucking gas stuff in it.
Mike, there's
I really would. I'd love to go there. Where would you like to go, Jane?
In America?
Yosemite Park.
Okay, that's valid. That sounds nice. It's pretty big.
Okay, no, you're not a very good tour guide, are you? It's all right.
Okay, so Yosemite is huge, first of all. But it's just naturey shit.
Is there a bloke called Sam there?
There's a whole bunch of nothing.
That's cool.
That's why she
I mean,
wants to
it's
go there.
social.
And just to answer Martin Saunders, I think a lot of it is down to spiritual, but also a lot of it is also down to man-made.
Yeah, there's
I don't believe it extraterrestrial at all.
no
Like
extra
little
testicles
green men
there.
and shit like that. I
Oh,
don't
so you're
think
saying there was like cattle mutilations from people doing ritualistic things?
that.
Yeah.
Don't know if it would be ritualistic things, but I reckon some of the mutilations could have been down to like people faking it, so to speak, to get media attention.
Feel like crop circles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a little mini doc on those, and I'm just like, and they explained exactly how they did it, and I'm like, wow, that makes a whole lot of sense, but I kind of hate myself for not kind of figuring that one out, because I'm like, they're out in the middle of the field. How did they get there without destroying the crops? They must have had a huge machine. It's like, no, it's one guy with a pair of shoes strapped to a 2x4. And
But
Like,
some
that's
of them
all
are
it
so
is.
intricate. It's
I fucking love that.
unbelievable.
Why am I so daft? How did he do it? But the bit that I want to know is, listen to me. I struggle to fucking actually draw a straight line. But for them to actually work out properly how to make that circle, that's proper good.
They had people going, oh, well, it points to Egypt. It points to the pyramids. It points to the North Pole, blah, blah, blah. It's like, nah, man. You probably just kind of took a big guess and was just like, yeah, there you go.
2x4 the length of the road, that's what it is. But they are artists who do it. Obviously, the farmer doesn't think that, but they are artists who do it. To be able to do it to such, I've seen some of them crop circles, and they're done to like the T, aren't they?
Yeah, they look really cool.
They are, yeah. Some of them look awesome.
You're like, damn it, men made
What I
that.
find more fascinating about Skinwalker Ranch is why there is so much radioactive activity around Compound 2 and the Mesa.
Well, that's why people think extraterrestrial.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, I got one for you. I'm going to post a link in chat. Everyone can go check this one out. Sounds like fun. It's called the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. That's what... damn it. I don't want to say it. It's not nice. It's too rude. Mystery
You've got to
Flesh
say
Pit.
it now.
Well, also the name for your mom's minge. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah!
Your mum's minge? I didn't know your mum had a fucking pet name for it. What's it called?
The Mystery Flesh Pit.
Flesh Pit.
All right.
God.
Now I know why your dad wears a sock.
Fucking hell.
Oh gosh.
All right. Well, if we're doing this, Mo, if you were to go to any place in America, are we doing parks or is this just in general?
No,
I
he'd
wanted
go
to
to 8
do
Mile, wouldn't he?
I wanted to do fucking Route 66.
Yeah, it looks good, that.
Yeah.
Rude
I've just-
66.
I've just watched that on Vice Grip Garage. He's absolutely brilliant. This bloke's so funny. If you've not checked him out, I'm not really into cars, but this bloke's really funny. He's just done it. It looks ace.
Well, if you're gonna do it, you got to come over and do it on a motorbike. That's the
Yeah,
real
well,
way to
either that or a
experience
big
it.
fucking massive V8 lump or something.
Yeah.
Or a monster truck,
Yeah. Fucking. We make our own route.
right? There's a ton of stuff to
It's
do, but only in like
66 and a half.
yeah.
If I was going to ride a bike over in the States, I'd want to ride through Death Valley.
Why is it always death with you, Mike? It's always something. You already had yours. You're going to Skinwalker Ranch. Jay?
It's as dark as his soul.
Well, I don't know. I've never thought about it. Can I drive there?
Drive to the States.
Not yet. No,
Well, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
the underwater
take you a
bit.
while.
It'd be really fun to watch it.
I'll get a puddle duck.
yeah. Let him get a little paddle his way over here.
I don't know. I'd like to go to Texas.
Visit Stan.
Not necessarily that. I've heard they got some fucking good
So
barbecues
Texas is fucking massive, though.
Yeah,
Texas
I'll-
is 3 times the size of your entire country.
there. Yeah, no problem.
Most
But,
places
like,
are.
Texas
It's got
could
the same
be
amount of people as everybody else's country.
Texas could be about 5 different states if you split it apart. You got like Western Texas. You got that little square bumpy bit that bumps right up against Oklahoma, which they just didn't want to let go of. So they're just like, yeah, this is just ours. You can have the little handle up there, but yeah,
I don't know.
Then
Texas,
that-
I always feel like Texas are like, fuck it. We don't care. We'll just do whatever we want to do.
you have
Yeah.
like northeastern, like Dallas and like Fort Worth and all those.
Wherever they do the best barbecues.
Oh, that's a big fight. You're asking for a big fight.
Wow,
About that
bring it
one.
on.
And then you got like down south is more like not even south, but like straight east is Houston, where they launched all the spaceships off and whatnot. And
No,
then
So they had all
that
them
shit.
problems.
then you have
Chemtrails now.
the really far south, which is essentially Mexico. That we just didn't want to give them. So
Nah, not that far.
So let's see. Dallas is where they where someone Lee Harvey Oswald assassinated John F. Kennedy. You can go see the spot right where he got shot.
No, I don't care about that shit. Give me a
I do. I
barbecue.
love that. Conspiracy theory all over on that one.
Give me a barbecue.
I was gonna say that's more Mike style.
Nice brisket.
Nice brisket. Well, to be fair, we had really good brisket and pulled pork and beans and everything in Houston. So nice little
Was it-
roadside barbecue. You get styrofoam containers, you know.
Right up my street. Yeah.
That's the best. That's the best. When they give you a cafeteria tray and you just move along and go, yes, I'll have a.
Was it a cafeteria tray or was it a prison food tray?
Well, either way you want to
Yeah,
look
slop.
at it.
Either way, it's going to make you feel at home.
They didn't make me wear an orange jumpsuit, so that helps.
Okay. Cool.
Is it me or has Jay turned into that bloke who sells propane?
You just go, Jay, just go, yep.
Yep.
You'd fit right in. Oh my God, hold on, wait.
Propane.
I have
I'll
to-
buy that for $1.
Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
Now you gone down, did it? Yep.
You would fit right in.
Stop chasing.
You would honestly fit right
Oh.
in.
Bit of
Let's
storm
see.
chasing.
Do they have any places over there, Nick, that's like fucking, like Red Dead?
Oh,
you
that's
can,
West
go back in
Texas
time and
mostly.
fucking, yeah.
Yeah, West Texas is like still kind of old westy. That's where all that kind of stuff. Well, I mean, I guess all over Texas, but still.
Drop from the hip.
Mo just wants to say, yeehaw, ride 'em,
Yeehaw.
cowboy.
Rein them
Wait.
in, son.
I just think you can take all your sheep knowledge over there. It's going to be
Yeah.
great.
Hoo-wee, boy, you picked the wrong county to go hauling ass in.
Here, wait, I got it.
Jane, can you ride a horse?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
And a bullwhip. So yeah, I need a new bullwhip. Whoever's going to Texas, I need a new bullwhip.
There you go, Jay. You got a mission.
Cool. I'm never going to go, but cool.
hey, you never know.
Jay, do us a favor and look at stream real quick.
Look at what?
Look at the stream. You're not paying attention. Fucking
I've got on the stream up. I'm just having a chat.
King of the
King of the
Hill.
hill.
He looks just like him. And he's got no ass too, which is perfect because Hank Hill doesn't have an ass.
You've been looking at my non-existent ass.
just say, God damn
Well,
it,
he
Robbie.
needs somebody to go through his next Halloween party.
Just
doesn't
tell
he?
me. God damn it,
when he goes back
Bobby.
to the church.
CC Coyle says Texas gun laws are good. You mean non-existent? You can just
What gun laws?
buy whatever you want. Yeah. All right.
Just thank God we don't have that. But then again, it's getting really bad here with guns. But just thank God we haven't got the fact that people can actually go and buy them here
Yeah, from Asda.
from Asda.
Well,
What,
like
the
my mom
2020
always
and a
said-
410.
My mom
Mad
always
dog.
said, I'm so glad I don't have a gun because I'd be so tempted to use it. It's like, Mom, are you like a serial killer or something? You want to tell us something?
You shut your mouth, boy. I'll shoot you.
Yeah.
Because she always, like, we'd be driving and like all of a sudden someone would cut her off and she'd just go bang. I'm like,
gun finger.
yeah.
Pop, 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 pop.
She's like, see, if I had a
Man
gun,
smoke
I
trees.
would have shot him. It's like, Mom, goddamn.
Smoke trees.
Psychopath.
Skitty pop, pop, pop.
Does anybody else think that Mike could maybe turn out to be a serial killer if we got guns?
Oh yeah.
He doesn't need guns. He's got so many
He'd have
knives.
a-
Wow,
Mike-
Jane just sold you out so fast, Michael.
Mike could have a crossbow. I reckon he'd be hiding in a tree with a fucking crossbow.
Mike
and a
would
bowie
come up.
knife.
Mike would come up with a
Daryl.
way. If Mike had a gun, he'd come up with a way to make like ice bullets so they just dissolve. But he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. He'd have like saw traps just hidden all over his house,
Yeah.
given the opportunity. Maybe there is. I don't know.
He would be Daryl out of Walking Dead, wouldn't he? He'd be the one
Yeah.
who you want to go around. He'd be sat there with his little cut on, his
Yeah.
crossbow.
It wouldn't be as agile, but yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
CC Coyle
Just hold
said-
him back a minute while can you imagine him trying to reload it. It's hold on, two. Hold on.
Oh, I think Jay would run away if we was allowed guns over here.
Fuck yeah.
Me as well. What's the point in standing there?
Yeah.
It's okay. Just give you 2 seconds. Count to 3. Honestly, I'll be off.
What's
Right.
that over there? Run!
Yeah, run.
All right,
I've only took 2 steps.
I'll give you my wallet, but you have to close your eyes first. I don't want you to know.
He's back to the fucking church again.
Look,
Yeah,
I
as well,
wasn't.
can you imagine that as well? I'd be like, I'd do one of those commando rolls, but it wouldn't be really like a roll. It'd take me 3 minutes to get back up after I did it, trying to dodge him.
No, you ever see those guys that do the self-defense videos and they're like, pop, and they turn the gun around real fast?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
Aiden would
never
do
do
that. Aiden would
And
try
it
to.
would still be facing himself.
Aiden would try to do that, but he'd definitely just grab the trigger by accident and shoot himself.
Yeah, that would be totally right.
Oh!
I'd be like, this is fucking drink this, mate, be fine.
Cheers!
The gun down. You'd be shot. It's not gonna happen,
No,
is it?
here's what you do. You can't carry around one of those little canisters with the whipped cream charge stuff in there,
Yeah.
and just shove it in their mouth and squeeze the trigger. They'll be too goofed up afterwards. They'll be like, "You can have the gun here. Take it."
That must take a lot of bollocks to be able to actually pull that trigger when you're doing that to shoot somebody.
What the fuck? Why does it gotta get so dark on us all of a sudden, Aiden?
No, but it
Jeez.
would do it. You know what?
Mike's fault.
But then again, if they were hurting your family or all like that, yeah, I think you could do it.
Okay, if
Bang!
if your family member turned into a zombie, would you kill them?
Yeah, I did some overhead with a fucking shovel now. If I'm totally honest with you, there's not many of them I like. I live with them. I don't like them.
I don't know. I think I'd do a Michonne.
Yeah, do a Shaun of the Dead.
No, a Michonne from
What?
Walking Dead.
Oh, I thought. See, I
Shaun.
was thinking a nice thing where you tie up your friend in
Chain them up.
the wall where you still play PlayStation games with them, but no.
I was thinking you mean Sean from Misfits.
Oh no! What did you do? Just put him in a shed. That's right. Sean's in a shed, so there you go.
Head to the Winchester. It'll all be all right.
Let it all.
Well, he
blow
plays all them
over.
games
Wait
on
for it to
Twitch,
blow
doesn't
over.
He does. He plays video games in his shed, and he calls himself Zombies Ate My Channel on Twitch. And his picture for his, like, if you subscribe for a while to him, his picture deteriorates into a little zombie. There it is. But
See, blame my thinking.
yeah, I way overthought that one. Anyways,
We haven't asked the proper question yet. though, Nick.
it's not quite time. Not quite
Oh.
time. We'll let that one resonate for a little while.
It's going to smell.
It is cheese after all. First I'm gonna get Mo starting to look for a clip. He says, "Yep."
Laura completely. We'll have a pint and wait till it all blows over.
Damn straight. Head to the Winchester.
Head to Winchester.
I feel like Laura and Aiden would be the last two left in the zombie apocalypse. You just would be at
I've been behind her. She scares the shit out of me. She's absolutely lovely, but believe me.
She doesn't even she doesn't need a gun or anything. She'd just slap the zombies and they'd be down.
She would. She's so lovely. She's really, really nice. When she came here with Jay and that, my kids loved her.
That's because I was too frightened. No, I'm joking.
Wouldn't you be, Jay? The only right answers here.
All the time. I mean, no.
Oh boy.
That's where the kinkiness comes in, doesn't it, bro?
Blink twice.
Before you know it, he's going to be on stream going, can I order a pizza?
Speaking of kinkiness, I do have a question for Jane.
Hold on a minute.
Jane, could you just, partially explain as best as you can while being YouTube friendly the story of the duck?
Yeah, it's all Taxi Jim's fault. Who coil builder, but also fellow admin from the days of Coilcraft, and he just one day came up with, I've got a new one to suit you, the fetish duck.
And it just fits. It's just perfect.
It just fits, and I went, that's brilliant.
Fits like a leather pair of pants.
That's the one.
Have you thought about maybe getting these ducks made up?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that'd be a great idea.
I swear I've seen them on Amazon.
Hand Summers.
You
Yeah,
can
but not with
buy
Shytots on it.
No,
The
you can
vibrating
buy
one.
You can buy the fetish duck, but yes, a Shytots version of the fetish duck is in the process.
So you can actually buy them as vibrators?
Yes.
Where does the head go?
Up your ass.
Wherever you want it to go, wherever it'll fit, Aiden. Use your imagination.
I never thought. Do you know what? I'm looking at a whole new shape.
I really want Shytots temporary tattoos. I think that would be a good move.
Temporary, you're not fucking going the whole log, are you?
Well, just for like Expo, so Ian can put them all over his face and head.
I thought you was a real supporter, Nick.
What do you mean? You want me to get a full-blown tattoo?
I'll tell you what, Nick. I'll say
Why
it
not?
now. If you get a Shytots tattoo, I've only got one, which is like Superman. Or not on wrong arm. I've only got Superman. I'll get Shytots put on that side.
Oh, God.
With a duck, if you will.
We'll have to raise some
I
money.
will, if he does.
We should raise some money for charity for that one, I think.
Bit of charity, bro.
That has just become a challenge for next year's live.
I mean, that's a hell of a challenge right there.
I'd have it done.
That's a lifetime challenge. I'd do it. I
ain't got that long left.
I have lots of
You've got to have it
little.
on your back.
No, I get to pick the spot. I have a whole bunch of little doodles on my legs right now, so it would fit right
Would it be
in.
ace if he actually did it with his arsehole and the actual thing where he's
Oh, come on now. Why you gotta take it there? Jeez. So, okay, fetish duck. Just works. I was always
didn't
very
say no.
curious. Well, I mean, I assume it works. It's guaranteed to, or your money back, I suppose.
Did you buy one?
Because I literally,
Oh,
when I
praise.
was looking up stuff for the vlog, I had to like Google fetish duck, and that was the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life. So I found the fetish duck on Amazon,
Yes.
like the vibrating one, and I sent it to Jenny Sins, and I'm just like, this is a thing. And she's just like, yeah, it even vibrates. I'm just like, oh God, I didn't even read that, but yeah, personal massager and all,
Yeah, personal massage.
But I'm just like, that's
See,
terrifying.
when men get that, it's called dirty.
Speaking
The only
of,
thing is, you didn't get it from Amazon warehouse, so did you?
no, God, Jesus. We ran it through the dishwasher. It's fine.
The plates smell a bit, but it's fine. Hey, I'll tell you what, Mike, that were one of the best things ever that Jay did to you. He sent you some stuff, didn't he?
Oh,
And
God, yeah.
what did he put on it, Jay?
So I actually, it was the usepanty.com thing.
Oh.
And I went to the market store and bought a bit of frilly lace and I taped it so it was hanging out the edge of the packet, thinking that Mike would get it. The only thing was Mike's mum answered the door to sign for the package.
Oh, that's amazing.
So we've got a group chat, and only thing you had, what rate you fucking.
Yeah, fuck you, Jay.
My orders, you're right. We could do that as like the Raven reporter or Roman, not Raven. That could be Raven as well. You never know.
Get a live
Yeah,
tattoo.
no, that was funny.
Woo! We should have a tattoo artist come to Expo. Do it right there.
Mark, the vaping Aussie.
There you go.
I'd have it done. What, it's only up on your arm, and it's a talking point as well, especially when you go to London.
Yeah, when you
Ask
have
me
your
about this.
no, when you go to
I've got a
London,
gimp duck.
when you go to Camden and you have your mesh top on with all your leather necklace with the dog collar chain on there. And
I'm the only guy in the village.
Then your chaps.
You've been watching me closely, haven't you?
Either that or has been having some very weird
Aiden,
dreams.
I'd be very terrified to see you in anything leather related because you're a big fella and I'm a big fella.
I know.
I kind of know the feeling of what happens in the heat.
That's what talcum powder's for.
Yeah, but there's only so much talcum powder in the world. But yeah.
I'd look like Johnny Vegas as a stress ball.
Oh.
And watch that monkey pop.
You're right, monkey.
You're right, monkey. Sweating me fucking tits off loving this.
Well, that's why you have the mesh shirt.
I did have a string vest once.
You look like Rabsy Nesbitt, so I never wore it again.
I did. Well, I went to the toilet once and I didn't pull it back up properly. I shit chips.
Play-Doh poo. Come and have a look at my poo. It's all diamond shaped.
Like a fucking Play-Doh machine.
All right. So now it's time for the memes of the week. We're gonna get through some memes. We've got a lot from Ian. I'm gonna warn you, these can get a little blue. So forewarning,
That's
everyone.
why it's Friday Night Live.
It's Friday. Good thing it's Friday, because otherwise I would be cringing and saying after show. Here we go, memes. And
Do you still do that after show shit? Nah, you haven't said it in ages.
No, I haven't said it in a while. I know. I'm
I think
I'm a
this
terrible.
lady's stealing lunch meat.
Hold on, wait, did I have that for last week? I can't remember.
Oh my god!
Either way, yeah, I think this lady's stealing lunch meat.
Get your gammon hangers out.
He's really curious.
That thing on TikTok, isn't it? When that fucking the girl falls over the guitar and it's like,
oh, ding, 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 ding. When you tell a joke so funny, HR wants to hear it. I feel like Mike has been there a time or two. Probably Aiden, really. Oh, he's away.
He's just cracked open a beer.
Someone has. For Aiden after Newcastle, 90 plus 8. Forget Fergie time. It's now Jergy time. What happened? Oh, we have to wait to Aiden. Aiden! God damn it. All right, we'll come back to that one just for him. Vegan burger and fries, gluten-free, soy-free, low-carb. Low-fat. That looks delicious.
Bit of ketchup, it'd be right.
Yeah. Here, Aiden, we got a meme for you, buddy. There you go.
Burger time. Well, they did waste loads of times, didn't they?
It's jerky time. Wait a minute. I'm the asshole?
I've thought that plenty of times.
I say that a lot
But I'm normally drunk.
when I'm in a room with you guys.
Like,
And I'm the asshole.
yeah, you are.
Yeah. Right.
Counting to 10 only makes it premeditated. Oh, Jesus. Jeez, Jane. It sounds like you have some anger issues. Wait. There you go. I look innocent, but I'm a bad little bitch. Look at, wait, look.
Nonsense.
Slapping her in the face.
I'm not being funny, but Fern, who's my youngest, I normally think she's the most well behaved, and I'll tell you what, we've been away with her 3 days, and God, that child.
What, do you not normally spend 3 days with her then?
No, I'm normally at work, dude. But yeah.
Oh, look, this one's
That was what was up the skirt.
Oh my God! Who Googled what is it?
Look at that.
Blue waffle.
Oh, fuck off.
Don't Google it, by the way.
Man, that's fucking horrid.
Don't Google it. Hiding from wife. Bar phone rates.
I think it's brilliant. That
$1. Nope, not here. $2. Just missed them. $3. Just had one drink and left. $4 hasn't been in all day. $5 never heard of them. Yeah, that one would be bullshit caught already. Just like, yep, nope, I don't believe you.
Well, to be honest with you, all of them. Now, if you think about it, not here. So you said you was going to be there. Well, you're going in trouble. Just missed him. Where have you been for the next 3 hours? Just had one drink and left. Where have you been for the last 8 hours? He hasn't been in all day. Why is he in somebody's kitchen? And never heard of him. I know he drinks there all day.
At that point, if your husband's that elusive, then you just wait for the cops to bring him home or call or whatever.
Yeah.
Honey, come pick me up. I'm in the drunk tank. Cashier scans condom. Sir, you need a bag? No, she isn't that ugly. Oh, God.
Okay, now.
These are Ian's, aren't they? Yep, they're Ian's. Oh, man. I'm sorry I made the Chewbacca sound, but maybe if you shave next time. Why is it?
That one's for mine.
Why is it Amish people though? Oh, do not swallow chewing gum. Why? That looks like fun. Oh boy.
See, me man were right.
I knew it. When you're waiting for your post to get approved, the admins are masturbating. There you go. Piss on the electric fence, they said. It'll be some laugh, they said. Fucking bastards. Oh, that poor looking hyena. Jeez. Looks like it's in
It's
rough
like they've got
shape.
their own little Rod Stewart.
Oh, God. Why do men love winter? I'm listening. It's very simple. Reason 1, snow drifting. Reason 2, nipples. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong there. Except I'm also terrified when I slip the car by accident. Wife, can you give
just keep looking at the tits, you'll be fine.
right? Can you give the kids a talk on drugs? Okay, but I talk a lot of shit when I'm high. That's fucked up. I gave my boss a cookie today just in case he wants to run a random drug test. We all going down, motherfucker. God damn it. Don't bother putting your hand over my mouth to shut me up. I will lick you. That's definitely an Ianism if I ever heard it. That's like the shirt that used to say, stare longer and I'll do a trick or something like that. Telling a woman to calm down works as well as trying to baptize a cat.
Anti-acid.
Yeah. If we are ever in a situation where I am the voice of reason, then we are in a very, very bad situation. Again, another Ian thing there, I feel like. Dad challenges kids to draw him sleeping so he can have a nap. Oh my God, it's genius. Oh, that's great. Oh, I pulled Mike's finger, it should say. Let's be honest.
That's going to work.
Oh, God. Oh, here's one for Jane. Well, I'm not allowed to decorate the pumpkin anymore. Problem-solving chart. Does it work? Yes, don't fuck with it. No. Did you fuck with it? Yes, knobhead. No. Bin it then. Does anyone know? You poor bastard. Hide it. Can you blame someone? No problem. There you go. It's a really hard one to vocalize, but yeah, you get the idea. Anyone missing their mother-in-law? Oh, be careful what you say there. Helen drunk
shit.
brooming again. Oh boy. There we go. That's the memes of the week. I'm gonna do this and go back to this scene. Boop. And we're gonna have Mo.
Yes.
If you want to.
Yeah, Martin Snowden's, I think a roving reporter role and get a live tattoo. I think that'll be good.
Mo, you got a voice clip ready?
Yes, I do.
All
2
right.
seconds.
Actually, Scott.
Right. We have a voice clip. Right. This one is from Radio 2, BBC Radio 2. And it says, I think I played this one ages and ages ago on SAVS, but fuck it, I'm not sure. I've got so many whether I've
You
played or
better
not.
get another one then if I've heard it before.
It's always good to hear when a sad news story reaches a happy ending. So here is the clip.
A woman in Devon has tracked down her lost parrot by playing a recording of the bird's brother squawking.
Getting up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock looking for her.
Michelle Chubb would do anything to find sausage.
I thought it was going to be chickens.
I know, right?
Chickens.
It's because they piss flaps.
It's funny because her name is Michelle Chubb. And
Yeah,
she
that's
would
what I
do
thought.
anything for
Michelle
sausage.
She would do anything to find the sausage.
Michelle Chubb will do anything to find a sausage.
A woman in Devon has tracked down her lost parrot by playing a recording of the bird's brother squawking.
Getting up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock looking for her.
Michelle Chubb would do anything to find sausage.
There you go. That's the clip of the week.
Oh,
Yay.
God.
I'm gonna get some new ones this coming week. I'll get some new ones ready for next show.
Ooh, yes, that's
I've got
right.
so many. It's just whether I've played them or not before. You know.
Right,
Tell
so you need to make a separate folder when it's been
Ones you have
used,
played.
put it into that.
I thought you had
Yeah, Em said that to me before.
See, great minds
Yeah.
think alike.
that. Okay, Em thought of it first. How about
Pardon you.
that? What was I gonna say?
Must have been a lie.
Something-
God, I was just
Oh,
saying
yeah,
hi,
no.
buddy.
I was gonna say. Oh yeah. I was gonna say, Aiden, you have a message. But yeah, we have a week and a half now in between shows, so make sure you get the memes in the Discord. Do not forget to check that out. And if you're not part of the Discord, then you should totally join. And I shall have a link for you soon. Just give me a second. I'll get the link ready. But we do have a burning question on everyone's mind.
Aiden's got to sing it solo.
Okay.
No, we must have it right now.
Nah, mate.
No, we don't.
Sing it.
What's your favorite cheese? What's your favorite cheese? E-I-I-D-O. What's your favorite cheese?
Yay!
Wensleydale, specifically cranberry and Wensleydale.
Oh,
we got another
that's
Wednesday.
very Christmassy.
We have
Oh yeah,
another
Christmas
Wednesday.
cheese.
It seems like all the people from the north enjoy Wensleydale.
Actually, Laura likes Wensleydale with cranberries.
I've never tried
Fruit
Wensleydale.
Is it her family or your family that has family still up in Brum?
Oh, me.
Yeah,
like
you or Laura.
Me.
Oh, okay. So you should like it too then.
That's all right.
I thought you said up north, not in Ireland.
Yeah. Wensleydale. Oh, man. What was the one with chilies, right? That was Shrek.
Chili's not bad. I don't mind
Right,
onion
yeah.
in it.
The
And
Mexican
stuff like
stuff.
that. And,
Oh,
That's right. Shrek was like frothing about Jane's jam. I think we all are.
He was what?
I don't know. He was all
Oh,
about.
I'm
He's
going to
like,
leave that
oh.
one down to you, son. I'm sure there's a couple of puns in there.
He's like, oh, Jane, I need some of that jam. Bring me some jam to Expo. Don't die, man. Jesus Christ.
No, it's when he said the way he said it. He was.
I was able to go roll your own.
Jane has famous jam, apparently.
Many, but it's the chili jam.
Chili jam, okay.
Chili jam's all right.
I've never had chili jam before. Is it actually like
Oh,
hot?
I have, yeah. It's like candied jalapenos and stuff like that. I fucking love it. Nom nom nom.
I love it. I love a good onion chutney as well.
Just that too. Chili.
Is this something that you would possibly go into business doing, or is it just for fun?
No, too many regulations. It's just farmhouse upbringing. You always do it.
Yeah. That's why we just go, Jane, bring us some jam to Expo.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Right, that's your order there then.
Oh, I'm fucking crying.
Mo needs the jalapeno jam.
Ooh, that sounds nice. Nom 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 nom.
Does.
The jam is like a funny thing for me. I like it. I don't mind it on toast now and again. It's not something I eat all the time.
I built a jam factory for this lady who she grows her own produce and stuff like that. And we converted one of her farm sheds into like a factory for making jam. And she does the best candied jalapenos. Oh my fucking Lord, you grew the horns. They are fucking so good. I could literally sit there and eat the whole fucking jar with a fork. Nom, nom, nom. What?
I'll take that challenge.
Ooh.
So, Aiden.
Oh, wait a minute. That's Mo's challenge for the next live stream, the charity live.
Jar of candy.
I mean, it sounds nice to you, but it's Jane we're talking about here. So remember that.
Yeah. True.
Aiden, did you just say you're not very partial to jam?
I don't mind it. It's just it's not like something I have all the time.
You're fucking
Can't you tell? No. Aiden looks like Winnie the Pooh, so he's partial to honey.
No, he's a liar. I know for a fact that when he was a kid and he had leftover Yorkshire puddings, he used to put jam in them and eat them.
We did, yeah, we did. We used to put them in. Now where we're from, like Arth and Bercoats, it's like sort of in between like Nottinghamshire and Yorkshire. It's where it's situated. But so I went to my first wife's mum and dad's for dinner, and what they did was they put like Yorkshire puddings first with gravy.
Yep.
Right, and I'm thinking, where's the meat? Where's
the
beef? You put everything just on one plate. Now, right?
Vegetarian.
And I'm thinking, oh shit, is this all we're getting? Are they poor or something? Come on. And then afterwards, the dinner came out. But yeah,
Yorkshire puddings.
Sean, I say Yorkshire puddings. You can't beat a good old Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire pudding before and after and during all of the Yorkshire
Actually,
puddings.
the Toby Carvery does a love
tea and supper.
I've only ever had Yorkshires with like, say toad in the hole sort of thing, or fucking with a beef dinner. But Em says you fucking eat them with everything.
Yeah, they're doing
Have 'em with
kebabs.
everything.
They do kebabs in them. They do all sorts in them now.
Have you been to a Toby Carvery and they have the Irish breakfast gravy and you put it on?
Yeah, I've been to Toby Carvery like a bunch of times, but I've never had that. Like what? The breakfast gravy.
I'm going to start a food truck over here. I'm going to start a food truck with just Yorkshire puddings with like all sorts of stuff inside.
Fillings, yeah. Well, they've got them here. They've got them here.
But they don't have them here. That's the whole point. I'd make
exactly. What you need to do is you have to fly Lee Armitage out and Lisa. Lisa will do a good Yorkshire pudding. She's a Barnsley lass, so she'll definitely do a good one.
Nice.
There's an art to it. There's an art
Yorkshire
to it.
pudding
So you've got the
wraps.
hole in the middle.
Hold on, a Yorkshire pudding wrap? Ain't that just like a pancake with stuff in there?
It's a crepe.
No.
See, you would say that being a southerner. Not having that palate.
You just don't get it, man.
I used to.
Don't
I
get
used to
the
have,
damn thing.
You're
I
from
used
2
to have-
hours away from me. You don't understand our food.
Literally. I said to Ollie today, we were stood outside the hotel in London. I said, listen to me. In 4 hours, which it only took an hour and 45 to get back home on the train, but we went for something to eat. I said, in 4 hours, you're back in Doncaster. Weird, isn't it?
It took me 4 hours to get down to Michelle Lynn's house.
Well, it literally took an hour and 44 minutes to get home from London to
An
Doncaster.
hour and 44
Hell,
minutes.
that's
That's
a hell
it?
of an effort, isn't it? Ah,
Driving
Nothing.
No,
or train?
it
Train.
takes longer than that on the fucking motorway.
I was going to say, Jesus, how fast are you going?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're on train. We're on train.
Man,
Two walks to King's Cross.
that sounds efficient. Unlike our country, which doesn't have that at all, ever. We refuse to even put in a high-speed train line that goes coast to coast that can do it in 8 hours rather than...
Yeah, because
you
they'd lose money on the internal flights.
I'll tell you something else I'd like to do in America. You know, we talked about earlier is it Trans-Tech trains or Aztec where they go cross country?
Yeah, you could do it. Just some
Is it
slow
Aztec trains? What they're called?
Amtrak?
Amtrak. Yeah, I'd love to do that. So, especially going through Texas, that were beautiful scenery because they actually have one cart, don't they? Or they call it carts. One
It's a
actual
view, yeah, it's an observation car
observation
with a bubble.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, I would definitely. I'd do it with you.
Yeah,
I'd be
mate.
like,
that
yay!
looks absolutely. We'll both go. We'll vlog it.
Yeah, and then Mo will be right alongside on the motorbike on 66, just.
No, it's not. He's riding his fucking monster truck.
Monster truck, yeah.
66 and a half.
And no, and he's gonna have a ramp. He's gonna have a ramp set up, and he's gonna jump over us, right? And then we're gonna look to our left, and we're gonna see who said
Mike.
Texas? Mike in Texas. Or
No,
that
I
was
was
you
in
in
Texas.
Texas. Yeah, I'm gonna see you in Texas. and then
Mike,
we're gonna
back in room.
Look to the right again. We're gonna look to the right again, and we're gonna see Mike at his creepy dead cow place that he likes and wants to go to.
This is a hot. I'll tell you another one. My mate in here as well is from Australia. The wonderful, yes, my brain's Stuart Valentine. I'd love to do it across Australia as well. They do exactly the same thing.
Spiders. Let me remind you.
Yeah.
The train across there. I'd do it with Stu.
I'm
all
pretty
the
sure
way
their
across,
birds, their seagulls
Australia.
would kill you.
Yeah, I got family over in Oz, and I'm too scared to go there.
The poisonous seagulls of Australia.
Yeah.
Well, I looked to go over there because obviously I got on really well with Stu and the kids love Stu loads, and it's 1,000. I think it's 1,200 odd pound per person to get over there. Now, about a year and a bit back when we first ever met it, we're only about 600 quid.
Oh man, ouch. Well, I mean, you got to figure like COVID killed a bunch of airlines and like a bunch of airports stopped flying that far. Like literally my local airport, I could go from there to you guys with one stopover in Dublin, and now I have to stop two places just to get over to you guys.
Well, they're actually doing a new fucking something or other where they're doing direct flights from the UK to Oz soon.
That sounds brutal. How long
Yeah,
is
fuck
that
that
trip?
place.
Good God.
Fucking spiders, man. Fuck that. You should have seen the spider we had it here the other night, wasn't it? Fucking hell. It was like,
Well, Stu actually sent me a video literally 500 yards from his house, and there were like two kangaroos just having a great big fight, and they fell through the fence. Now we just only have the drunks coming over at row from pub doing that. You know what I mean? It's just that they've got kangaroos. How'd you go out? And go, hey, what do you think you're fucking doing?
Well, we've come to the end of the show. We're actually a bit over what we normally do on a Friday. So I will remind everyone that we have lovely sponsors here. Shytots e-liquid. Use the code What's Your Favorite Cheese for 20% off everything except for the Misfits line, which is already having 20% go to charity. And you can get some of the award-winning #1 in the UK fruit flavor. Pop that cherry. Get yours today. You can also get yourself some CC coils as well. Ian, he's a wire magician, and he can
He's a really nice bloke as well.
Yeah, and nice, and also a little crazy, which is just how we like him.
Which we all love that, don't we?
Yeah,
A little.
He had stickers all over his head. No.
Do you know, just before we leave, can I ask one more question to Jane, please?
Sure.
Where did Shytots come from?
Oh, that's easy. My late husband, that was his nickname because it has a dual meaning. Shy tot, as in shy little person, or shite hot.
I like it. I'd never thought about it like that. Isn't it a song or something as well? Or I swear,
Not that I'm aware of.
I swear I saw something. It's like it was like either a band or a song from like the 70s.
There's loads of stuff like that from 70s.
Yeah, I know, right?
That was ZZ Top.
Well, you Google Shytots and everything you see. Oh yeah, Shy Space Tots is a band on Spotify apparently. I don't know if. Oh no, their album. Oh yeah, no, it's not a very popular band. That one only has 13 monthly viewers. But
Wouldn't it be brilliant though if one of their actual tunes were "Pop That Cherry"? I'm gonna pop that cherry, baby. I'm gonna pop that cherry, baby.
I mean, you could make it if you want to do like a Shy Tots album for Jane. That'd be interesting.
Look good.
There you go.
Aiden could. The problem is Aiden's stuck with Whiplash.
Exactly. I'm just about to start singing that. We're gonna whiplash, baby. It's a Shy Tots, maybe.
I love it. All right, it's gold. All right, well, album drop at Expo coming soon.
Yes, with the tattoos.
With tattoos, yeah. Everyone's gonna get tattoos. Like everyone is gonna follow our trend, though. See, that's gonna be the thing. We're gonna get.
Dude, I didn't realize you had like a tie a sleeve on one arm.
Yeah,
It's not like I've known you for years.
This whole arm is covered.
Look at the face, the bod. That's why they call me a demigod.
Oh God, yeah. Well,
Someone stop him drinking.
Yeah, seriously. we're gonna get off this ship real quick. Don't worry. We have Ian CC Coils. Check him out on Instagram, Facebook, and Discord. Use the code JNeedsASlap for 25% off all your coil needs. And Jay also needs a slap. So Laura, this is your cue.
No.
Your time,
Laura.
Laura.
We're still waiting for that spiked skillet, Laura.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna put some weapons for Laura to use in the group so that she gets some inspiration.
What, you get a virtual slap?
Virtual slap, yeah. You have been virtually slapped, Jay.
Thank you.
Anyways, we're gonna go around here. Starting with Jay. Jay, anything to say before we leave? There it is. That was beautiful. Save me is what you're trying to say, right?
Expect the unexpected.
Look into the eyes, around the eyes. Don't look into the eyes.
Jay's not going to be on next week, everybody. He's going to quit the show.
Can you feel the magic?
Fuck's sake, that was a double whammy.
Jay,
that's it. Laugh it up.
Jay, you have anything to say?
Come on, you sat there slightly aroused. We all know it.
That really hurt me, Laura.
All right, Charlie. No, wait. Charlie bit me.
Where'd you get your car from?
Ow, Charlie.
It's good to be back. Thank you very much to everyone in chat. Obviously, the show's nothing without you guys. Thank you to our guest, the award-winning Pot That Cherry Juice Shytots, aka Jane. Thank you very much for popping on. And it was nice to see you lot again.
Indeed.
And my ears are ringing. Both of them.
Aiden!
Thanks so much, lads. You know, just being a part of the show, you do it on a Sunday, and then just to be able to this, so I can make it, it's just like amazing. Thank you so much to everybody in chat, also the Spanners for making us nice and safe. Big love to all of you, and make sure you go out and it's a UK based e-liquid manufacturer, which is Jane from Shytots, and that makes a difference because we're UK. Support the UK. She's absolutely amazing. Not only that, she's an absolutely amazing person. So please go and support her. Big love to everybody that I'm on with. I love all 4 of you, 5 of you.
Well, technically 5, but so yeah.
Sorry, I've had a bit of a beer. It's been a long day. 4 of you, I love all of you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you. I'll see you, Jimmy, in another 4 weeks. If not, make sure you check in every Sunday to the Super Awesome Vape Show. Good night.
Mo.
Hey!
You've got to do this in a rap style.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you got to tell us when your next
No
album's
chance.
dropping.
No chance.
You've got to do it in a rap style because you're Marshall Mathers.
Yes,
the
thank you
6.5
to
mile.
everybody for tuning in for the late night Friday show. Yes, indeed. Thank you to all the moderators and to our lovely guest, Jane from Shytots. Get yourselves some. I'm not allowed to vape any of this because it's all M's. But yes, thank you to everybody once again for tuning in and all that good stuff, and to Aiden as well. It's nice to see you once in a blue moons all the 4 weeks is times is. And to you guys, don't forget to tune in on not this Sunday, next Sunday.
Yeah, the 11th.
So I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Michael.
Nice to see you again, Aiden.
Love you, bro.
Nice to see
Thanks
you
for waking me up
again,
as well.
Jay. As I said earlier, hope you enjoyed your holiday.
Yeah, it was good. Thank you.
Nice to see you all in chat again. Thanks for joining us, and a huge thank you for Jane for coming on tonight. And we will see you on Sunday the 11th.
Yes, nice one, Mike, because I couldn't work out in my head when it was.
Quick maths.
What day was it again?
And yes, I have already got the guests lined up for then.
Ooh. Secret. We've got a secret.
Secret.
All right, Jane, would you like to say anything before we go?
Thank you very much for inviting me on the show. Everybody that's in chat, I'm sorry I can't read chat tonight, but I will have a quick look on the catch up. See you all at Expo if you go in. If you're not, you can contact me, Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, Discord, most social messaging services and platforms, and we can sort you out some juice. And when the Misfits have come back from the break, please sub and watch if you're not already.
There we go. All right.
We're massive supporters of the Misfits.
Hell yeah. It's like our sister show, really. It's always
yeah.
been like that. So we support them, they support us. Works hand in hand. One hand washes the other, etc.
Oh, he's going back to fucking church now.
On that note, thank you.
I've just got one more thing to add.
Go on.
When Jane does release The Darkest Secrets,
Oh, be on
don't
the
fucking
lookout.
buy it, because it'll kill you. It's all fucking
It's all for Mike.
I kill you.
It's all for Mike.
The terrorist.
There you go. Stay tuned, because next week I will be doing a live coil install, and then we'll be trying some of the darkest secret on a dripper properly with a set of CC coils. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
Nice.
All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah! Listen, real Slim Shady. All right. Good night, everyone. Everyone say goodbye at the same time so we can cause a lot of noise and make things.
So this
sound
looks
different.
like
Oh
on
my
top
God.
of me.
Night.
Is that
Goodbye,
what I mean?
everyone. Piss flaps and all that.